Alright, we live. Let me wait until... Alright, video portion of the stream is muted on my end. Now I'm just sending call links to people so they can join. Alright. Okay. Go to my Discord server. Yeah, I definitely have a couple interesting topics today. We'll get to them shortly, as soon as someone comes in here. Anyone in the group chat? No, it's empty right now. Okay. Right. And boom, 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 boom. Copy. Yeah, I'm starting today's stream a little early because I definitely want to get some talking in before my dad comes back from dialysis. I'm talking to dead air right now, but that's okay. I'm talking to ghosts. Tumbleweed passes by. I was just looking on another server. It's in response. It's about a moron that my friend Zachary and Cthulhu and myself responded to on BitChute after Monday night's stream. It was interesting and fun. And this guy's gonna respond to us in another video. He has no leg to stand on. Oh, alright, soy boy. Good luck at the dentist. Something to listen to while you're getting your appointment done. Okay, it's all good. I hope it won't be a painful experience for you. So, all right. Just sending notifications. And video links to the stream for those that just hang in the live chat. When is Michael going to join? He joined the hangout about 6 minutes ago. Well, I guess other than being at the dentist, how are you today, soy boy? Been up to any more photo editing shenanigans lately? There's this new photo app on the phone. Well, it's for the phone that soy boy introduced me to called Photolab. It's definitely interesting and cool. I may just end up using it half the time for just shenanigans and the other half of the time just making cool stuff. I made my new avatar with Photolab, this new version of it. It's nice. It sort of looks like a painting. Let me see. Pineapple, is he coming? I'm just replying to people here. Hope Pineapple comes. He says he's coming on late, so. Alright. I know there are some anime people that may want to hang out in the chat. I don't know about joining the call. I just met them. I don't know. Maybe they're busy doing something. I don't know. Hi, Psionic. You want to come in the call? I could DM you the call link. Hold on. Oh, your phone's broken? Oh well. I guess I will be starting the first topic by myself then, since I want to get something started before my dad comes home. Or I have to help my dad inside the house from dialysis. That's what always has been. That's what's been happening since he first started going to dialysis. He goes to dialysis 3 times a week, and including on the 2 days I'm off from work. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and no, it's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna share screen for right now because I want you to see this with me. Something on Twitter. Present to everyone for right now, and Vic. Let's just go ahead to the first topic since no one is joining me just yet. So anyone who comes in late will be caught up in the call. So this is from Vic Mignogna, very recent. Put this letter on his Twitter that reads, "Words cannot express the depth of my gratitude for the kindness and support that has been shown to me over the last few weeks. I had hoped that my apologies and acknowledgments, both public and private, would be received, but I have now very reluctantly retained a law firm as my last and only recourse to attempt to salvage my reputation and my 20-year career in this industry. A friend expressed a desire to set up a GoFundMe for legal expenses. I approved his kind offer and am so grateful, but I am not managing it, nor will I personally receive any of it. Any surplus will go to the Salvation Army Dallas Domestic Violence and Abuse Shelters. I hold no malice toward anyone. I just love my work and the fans and sincerely wish to continue. Oh, so he approved. He's not going to manage it, but maybe he'll link to his the friend's GoFundMe for him on his Twitter somewhere. Anyway, I did respond to him with, okay, here's what I responded to him. Hey, you don't need to apologize. You shouldn't, because they've been both malicious to you and your fans. I understand what you're going through, because my dad's reputation and career as a teacher had to end over false accusations for sexual harassment. I hope this all ends in your favor and soon. Oh, Hero Hey, who I just joined his Discord server recently, he responded. He has an interesting YouTube channel. Hold on. An interesting anime-related channel. Right here. Hero Hey. Check it out. And, it's cool that he likes the character Hey from Darker Than Black, which is one of my most favorite anime series. The first season of it, anyway. I know I'm not gonna see the second season of it because I hear there's a lot of what the F moments going on with it. That's not as good as the first season. So, perhaps if anyone wants to join Hero Hey's Discord server, I could link it in the description after today's stream is done, if anyone's interested. Hero Hey is Ancap. Not that I'm aware of. I don't know. I don't think so. It's just an anime channel. Hold on, let me turn off screen share. Stop sharing. There we go. Soy Boy asks, do you tax loopholes? I'm confused by that question. Oh, you like my new avatar, Psionic? Earlier I mentioned this phone app that I started using called Photolab, and I took my avatar and edited some effects on it, like 2 different effects. So it looks like an interesting painting. Loopholes to not pay taxes. Oh. I don't think that happens, or else there wouldn't be loopholes to not pay taxes. I don't think it's been convenient of me to come across any loopholes. I haven't figured out any myself. And I still have to frickin' do mine for work at my job. Maybe after I get that done over with, I could send hate mail to IRS or just, whatever. Oh, he did? I'll have to check it out later. Um, so back to the subject at hand. I'm glad that Vic is, even though he's very reluctant, I'm glad he's put together a lawsuit to sue the hell out of those malicious people who have hurt him. He shouldn't have had to apologize to those people in the first place because they don't care about him. They betrayed him. Yeah, what they did to him is just so nasty, and I highly doubt they reported their accusations to human resources so they could do a proper investigation. I highly doubt they did that. And I asked Monica Liar via tweet if any of this was reported, her stories, her friends' stories, all that. Was it ever reported to human resources in the first place? I doubt I'm going to get an answer. Why are they who, Night Shift? Oh, are you new to the whole drama around this voice actor that has been fired from Funimation and Rooster Teeth? To those who are just tuning in and don't know anything about it, over the past few weeks or so, there's been some SJW rumors and false accusations that started brewing around on Tumblr and Facebook. And there was a point in which Monica Rial, who I've recently found out has been a feminist as of late, Monica Rial and English dub scriptwriter Jamie Marchi both had a hand in having Vic Mignogna fired over these false allegations. There's no proof. Yeah. There's no proof of these allegations, and the reason why I've been discussing this in the first place is because just from an economic perspective as to why this is bad business, and out of personal interest because what Vic Mignogna has been going through is similar to what my dad has gone through. He was a teacher. His reputation and his long career as a teacher had to end because of false accusations of sexual harassment. And that's just so wrong. It just doesn't make any sense as to why this is allowed to happen. It's just really bad business sense. It hurts everyone whenever this happens. And I seriously doubt that Monica Rial and Jamie Marchi and all those involved in betraying this coworker of theirs who hasn't done anything wrong to what I've observed, who's like a life-sized, personified teddy bear. That's how I best describe him. As to how he's been towards his coworkers as well as his fans at anime conventions. Yeah, it's just wrong. And this stuff pisses me off. So I'm hoping for a good ending for Vic. And that's why I talk about this. That's why I follow up on this. Pretty much those two reasons. And I doubt that Funimation is going to be around for much longer. Rooster Teeth I never really cared for, but I doubt they are going to be involved with anime for much longer. Possibly anyone that had a stake in having Vic Mignogna unjustly and unfairly fired over these false accusations, I doubt they're going to be able to keep their careers. Unless they go to government and whine, oh, please regulate things so we could stay in business. Yeah, unless they use political means to beg the government to save their sorry asses, I seriously doubt they're going to stay in the voice acting business for much longer. Yeah, and these malicious people should be sued, because to think they can get away with doing whatever they want whenever they want, and not caring about people and having them fired, or having no choice but to resign from their jobs and to quit their careers because they are successful. It's just, it's disgusting. It's Hey, Coin Monster, you want to join the call? Are you available to? Because right now I'm all alone and no one else has shown up yet in the call. And it's sort of a first. I think people are going to show up very late. Stuff I'm gonna have to check out later on Discord. Just stuff I don't want to mention on here. It's sort of just between friends. Pineapple says he'd like to join in later. Alright, so he's gonna join in later. Until then, I'm by myself in the call, so. Okay, Koi's joining in a bit. She just woke up. That's cool. Any other further thoughts on the Vic Mignogna case? I hope it all ends well for him soon. It's not like I was a huge fan of him or anything like that, but I do respect him as a person. And I think that's what has happened to him is just so unfair and just gross, and these feminists are just nasty. I will never be a feminist because of people like Monica Rial, the liar, and Jamie Marchi, the bitch. And it's too late for them to apologize to the anime fan base because the damage has already been done. Because of their actions, the damage has already been done. Oh, whose work? Vic Mignogna? Yeah, sure, if you want to. I don't know if he'll be able to go back to voice acting after this. It's not likely. But we'll have to see what happens from there. The original Full Metal Alchemist. I actually haven't seen that yet. I have seen Brotherhood. some episodes of it, but I never got around to watching the rest of it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens on how this madness ends. It's so crazy and disgusting as to how this sort of crap, just is allowed to continue. It should be, this should not be encouraged in any way. And these SJWs, they are cancerous, and they are crazy and very over emotional, and yeah, I don't want anything to do with them. I don't want anything to do with feminism. That's why I will never join their side, because of bad business practices such as this, in which my family has experienced. Well, the accuser of my dad wasn't an SJW, but she was troubled. She could have been an SJW, but there wasn't anything to indicate that the student was. It was just that she was really mentally troubled. And she did what she did because I don't hold any resentment for her anymore, because I sort of understand that her father was being, well, he threw a fit over something this girl wrote, and his daughter cried rape and mentioned my dad because she didn't know how else to get out of being in this very confrontational situation. A poor choice made that got a bunch of people hurt. And I heard that after the whole charges against my dad were dropped, the girl's parents divorced. So, what a mess. Oh, that's sweet, Coy. I'm sure Vic would very much appreciate that. Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be cool to have someone as professional and as successful as he's been for about 20 years to collaborate with you on a motion comic. That'd be cool. I don't really want to go into the next topic just yet, unless someone wants to join right now in the call. I'm just gonna, I'll just have a casual interlude before the next topic. Oh, Psionic, you had a similar experience? Want to share with us? Whatever you want to share with us, that is. It's okay if you don't want to tell the whole story. Just enough for us to understand, in the very least, that, yeah, or don't. It's up to you. But yeah, that sucks. Really sucks. Sorry you had to go through that. Yeah, I hate whenever this sort of crap happens. And it's like no one seems to handle it well. No one is the best version of themselves. And even those that are supposed to protect and serve, they do criminal acts, and they lie on top of lie on top of lie. And they're sloppy in their investigations. And I already said what I had to say in an earlier stream, so I don't need to repeat myself on it. What I had to say is a little rant. Alright. Psionic says, crazy ex-girlfriend accused me of rape a while back, since dumbed after she blamed me for having a panic attack. Oh boy. Oh, Coy. That's awful. Yeah, it's like, how can people be accountable these days? It's like almost anyone can get away with, in some instances, falsely accusing people because mafifis. And such people that falsely accuse like this, they are irrational, for most of the time. Sure, Coy, if you want to. If you're comfortable about that. Whenever. You're welcome to discuss it on my streams. Psionic says on what happened to him. Luckily, the investigator caught her lying instantly and told me during the interview. Luckily for me, here in the UK, these sorts of things don't go to court without physical evidence, which she refused to. Still owes guy a drink. Yeah, so to hopefully not have this be too depressing, how's everyone's morning been? Or night, depending on your time zone. I woke up, I slept in some, I stayed up very late. One of my good friends had to rant, and I listened until I was feeling tired, and it was like 3 in the morning, and there was like some other crazy stuff going on. And I also took my time in responding to the moron on BitChute that claimed that ANCAPs are for it's every individual for themselves. They're a bunch of savage isolationists that just want to cause chaos and mayhem. Oh boy. Recently heard back from him. Zachary, Cthulhu, and myself, we destroyed his dumb video in the comments. We debunked each of his weak so-called debunkings. He has no leg to stand on yet. He's going to try to refute everything we pointed out to him about the police, about private security, and about how we do not advocate for every person for themselves mentality. Yeah, you can join by phone if you want. I could bring you into the Hangout right now, so I'll do that. Ba, 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 ba. Koi. And you're in the Hangout, so join whenever. Yeah, so this guy, veteran mountain man, I think he stated that he's for as little government as possible. And he says that we Ancaps have some extremist ideas. He's not very good at reasoning.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, okay, there it goes. It worked.
E.
Yeah, I was just worried about I didn't want to dox my face, so
Oh, it's fine.
'cause, yeah, I'm on my phone this time, so you're just going over the Vic Mignon stuff as I could tell
Uh,
when I got up.
mm-hmm.
I keep having this weird habit. It's like I keep waking up in like 5 in the morning or like earlier, and then I end up sleeping, like looking at my phone, and then sleeping till 12.
Hey, I'll be right back, okay? Sorry.
No.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Also, yeah, my parents are leaving to go places, so a bunch of boring places, anyways, that we always go to. Like, I mean, I like going to BJ's, but what else is there to do there besides look at stuff, get food? There's some cool books there, but once in a while, yeah, I don't have as many books as they used to. I need to get dressed. Ugh. Yeah, and hopefully, since my parents are gone, I can actually walk around the house and get things, get some food while streaming. Oh, let's see. Okay, I just on the other side. Also, I can't see the chat, guys. Sorry. So, eh. Feedback. No, I'm just gonna go on YouTube and see what's going on. Turn the volume down. Sorry. Why is there this random thing here? Yeah, sorry guys. It's kind of weird just to be here by myself, waiting for Marianne to come back. Uh, yeah, there's just this blank avatar thing here on my phone. I don't know if that's normal or not. So, first time I've streamed on phone. And this sound. Yeah, seriously, like the guy who Marianne is debunking and whatnot. It's like, dude, you seriously think you're the first person to make that argument? Everyone literally thinks that's what anarchism is. It's like, who thinks like this? It's like you think we're a bunch of Saturday morning cartoon villains. Jesus. Uh, Someone's got a message here, but I don't know. I don't know if that's for me. I don't know if that's Marianne's end or what. Sorry, boop. That's all I heard. Oh, Sarah's here. Okay. or talking in my own hangouts. Any other interesting life stories that are similar to this? Because I was just talking about in the hangouts, one of my or my middle school art teacher, one of them got arrested and fired for sexually harassing the students. But I think they had actual evidence, and I always remember him actually being kind of a little too involved with the other students overall, and he did some other very questionable things. Now that I think about it, so sorry. I should get up and get dressed now. Ow. Crunch. Sorry. Just stop narrating everything that's going on around you. Oh, hey, Fintronaut. Mary
Hey,
Ann will be right back. Oh, yeah, she's here.
yeah,
Yay!
it's my greatest fear to be left all alone in the stream.
Wait, what's that? I can't hear you very well, sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, kind of.
Kinda.
Yeah, or yeah, I hear you better, sorry. Something about it just sounded weird. Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, it's my greatest fear to be left all alone in a stream.
Oh, no.
Like, it's terrifying. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to talk about all alone?
Yeah.
I can hear a clock ticking. That's
Tick
like,
tock, tick tock. Yeah, sorry, I had to keep people entertained and straight for a minute. So
yeah, it's a panic. It's like panic. What the fuck am I gonna talk about?
yeah, I was just talking about random shit. So
Yeah.
that I brought up in the chat anyways. So
Yeah,
how are you doing, Fintronaut?
I'm doing quite well. Yeah, it's like have you ever observed paint drying? Paint drying, it's quite fascinating.
I'm
What?
back. Sorry,
Yeah,
guys.
I can tell. Sorry, not to be a dick, but yeah.
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom.
I'm
Really?
trying to get dressed. I can't find any pants though. No.
Uh,
I need new pants anyways. Ugh.
yes.
So
How are you today, Finn?
I'm doing quite well. So
I'm okay.
what's been going on the stream so far?
Well, we just finished on the talking about the good news on Vic Mignogna. He very reluctantly decided to have a lawsuit and sue the people who had maliciously fired him on
Yeah, good.
false accusations of sexual harassment.
Is he talking?
Oh,
Is he gonna get in with that guy who the one anime guy or the one lawyer on that one channel?
I don't
That
know.
one YouTube. Oh, because yeah, that one guy who wanted to defend him. So it'd
Yeah.
probably be good to have like I don't know different backups. So the one guy
Yeah.
also seemed interested in anime too. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
so
Yeah,
he
if
got
only
me
like
too.
that probably won't be a while for now, but like well for one thing I would have to study Vic's works. I know he did because I did like watching the original Full Metal Alchemist. He did the voice of Edward in that, but I would have to look into his other roles to see what other roles I could fit him in if I were to do a motion comic. Because
Cool.
right now the most of the roles are female characters. But yeah, I'd have to think of who he would be good for a male character. Actually, I do have an idea maybe. Yeah, I do. Actually, two ideas. There's two male villains actually he could possibly voice. So, does he usually do male villains? Because he did Vegeta, didn't he? Guys, are you there? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Are you still talking about the Vic guy?
We
Yeah,
just
Vic.
finished.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you
So
could go on
who is this guy? I've never heard
He
of
was a
him.
voice actor. Voice
for
actor who
anime.
Anime dubs, yeah.
Yeah, he's been a coworker for this big time American English dubbing for anime company known as Funimation.
Oh, fuck those guys. I'm never gonna watch anything or support them
And he
again
got
now.
me too'd.
I'll never eat lunch
Yeah.
this time ever again, sorry.
Yeah, basically that's what
Yeah,
happened.
it seems like all the cool kids are doing it. All the cool kids are getting me too'd.
Yep.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
go after the really successful people for their irrational reasons, and they just do whatever they want to get rid of these people as soon as possible.
so what were the specifics of the case?
Um, the whole rumors among, well, specifically in relating to Funimation and also Rooster Teeth, in which Vic Mignogna and this one feminist woman, Monica Rial. I don't know how long she's been a feminist, but not since I first known her in her voice acting career. I think it would have to be later on.
She probably conveniently became one just so she could accuse me.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I don't know how long Jamie Marshy, the woman who writes the scripts, been getting news about her writing feminist jargon into the anime scripts.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That that goes always well.
Mm.
What is it? Go woke, go broke. What was it?
Yeah, why don't these companies freaking learn? It's like it always backfires in their freaking face. Like that's like I have one theory as to why that is. Possibly because I don't know if like a lot of these companies have like government subsidies and like so like they're because this is like government fund or the government is the one making all this bullshit about SJWs and feminism up. So I mean, wouldn't shock me because well, it's the whole divide and conquer as usual.
Doesn't make sense because government is basically whatever is popular, but
Yeah.
feminism and this stuff is not very popular.
Yeah, but the government would probably push this horse shit.
Who's the government?
Exactly. True.
Like I really don't know who the fuck
deep
the
state
government
and whatnot. We don't know who's in charge here, dude. But someone who in that position is pushing the behind the scenes is pushing this bullshit. My theory is that's why. Like even though all these companies keep failing every time they go the whole woke go broke bullshit. It's like they don't learn. Probably why. That's my only guess because it's like don't. Otherwise, it's like, well, we don't want to be like these assholes. Let's and go broke like the rest of these. So let's not. The only the only companies that manage to survive are really big ones, anyways, that are already like, Starbucks isn't state backed, is it? Like, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how. Now that I'm no longer a Trump supporter, I don't know how to feel about that whole controversy. But it's like,
What controversy?
The back in the day when they were saying like, oh, we're gonna only hire migrants or whatever.
Who said that?
The company did.
Which
Starbucks.
company?
Starbucks, silly. You gotta pay attention here, dude. Sorry.
Yeah, I was wondering whether it was Starbucks. So they said that they will only hire migrants.
Or they were only or in certain areas, I suppose. Yeah. And then all the Trump supporters got pissed off, I guess. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, let them. Whatever. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I didn't really know what to think of the controversy even when I was a Trump supporter. So I'm like, I'm just like so indifferent to him now. It's like not even funny.
Yeah, I've been indifferent to him ever since he started running for president.
Yeah. The only reason I supported him originally was just to piss everyone else off. And not because I think at that time I was starting to develop some principles because I didn't like like what the other guys stood for, but obviously Trump hasn't followed through on any of his promises, so that only helps help one of the many things that helped me make my decision to become an anarchist. So, oh, here's some pants. Yes.
So regarding the companies, I think they
Oh,
care.
night shift is here. Night shift is
Hey,
here.
what's up?
What up?
Oh, not much.
Oh.
I just decided to come on in.
So regarding the companies, I think they literally care more about like the message than they care about making money.
Well, they need to. I mean, for one thing, you can do both because like there's certain companies that do talk about like certain issues
that's what they would prefer. But they like
but you
being
gotta have-
woke. They like being
Yeah,
woke
but you gotta have
more
a
than they
balance,
hate.
though. That's the thing. You can be woke behind the scenes, but don't go shoving that into your. Don't go shoving that shit into other people's faces. They don't like that shit.
Not woke in the
Hold on,
front, woke in the back.
Yeah, I'm getting messages here. Hold on.
All right. So, hi Night Shift. How's it going?
It's going good. I'm just writing on a book right now, so.
Vic.
You write books?
I used to a lot more than I do now. I really need to get back to it again. My book is on Wattpad, so
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that says more about me than anything else. But yeah.
What do you write about?
Dude.
Well, really anything. My the most current thing that I'm working on right now, it's kind of like a modern version of Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
well,
so fiction.
I've seen things like that. Fiction.
So you write fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because an ANCAP says that they write. First thing I think it's like non-fiction. I guess you can write your own Atlas Shrugged.
Well, maybe that might be on the horizon. Actually, I think it's complete BS that that Ayn Rand got screwed, because she technically wrote like a proto version of 1984, like decades before George Orwell did.
Wait, really?
She wrote Anthem like in the 1920s, and then 1984 came out in like the 50s, I believe, or something like. No, it was.
No, I think it was
40s.
it was the 40s, dude.
The 40s. So it was like 2 decades before 1984 came out. Ayn Rand wrote Anthem, and Anthem pretty much was like a proto version of 1984. And it sucks because she never gets any credit for what she wrote. She never barely anyone's even heard of Anthem, yet everyone's heard of 1984.
What's Anthem about?
Anthem, it's pretty much the exact same thing. There's this
the exact same thing.
Well, just about. If we're going to be honest, it's a society of people that they're technologically stagnant. They have no real individuality. They're basically in kind of like this Oceania-esque. What would you call it? It's a society that's very socialist leaning. No one has any individuality, and there's this one character who starts to question things, and he discovers modern technologies that have been forbidden because it's illegal to know about them. It's illegal to even know about them in this society, and he's able to back engineer like a light bulb, and he's able to sneak off, and he's able to do these things. And he actually back engineers a light bulb, and he puts it together thinking it's going to impress this wise council of elders that keep everyone kind of in the stagnant state of being.
Oh wait, I think I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Didn't who's the skeleton guy that we talked to once in a while? The guy in the suit, the skeleton guy we talked to.
Oh, Shane Killian.
No, not him. The other guy, the guy in the suit.
Oh,
That kid.
Guy in a shoe.
I forget what his name is.
Voluntary Consumer?
Yes, him. He did a review on that,
okay.
didn't he?
Yes,
I think he that was like a really short, like that was like a very, very abridged version of like basically what 1984 is. It was like really short.
Yeah.
I mean, technically there's no such thing as originality, so it's like
That's true, yeah.
Because I don't know if exactly to say that I would have to look into Anthem as well because he did a review, but it seemed like it was a very bare bones version of what 1984 was from what I took away from his review. So at least, I mean, okay, let's give her credit for maybe doing something similar, but then also give Orwell credit also for
writing a more complex version of it, basically.
Yes, exactly. Because that's basically what my one story I'm working on is. It's like basically if you took Star Wars and Zootopia, but it's like Star Wars, Zootopia, and Avatar. It's like kind of like that, but it's like it has a lot of similarities to them all. But I'm hoping that when people read it, they at least see it like it's more of like an understanding of the source material rather than just blatantly ripping it off.
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny because a few years ago, speaking of my writings, I was actually writing my own Star Wars. It was like a Star Wars. It was really. I really wouldn't call it a fan fiction, but it was more of it was kind of like a Star Wars spin-off, and it had to do with the original canon of the storyline where it was like the Skywalker. It was like the lineage of the Skywalker family. I forget who the last Skywalker mentioned was, but he lived it was like 400 years after Luke Skywalker died or something like that. And my book kind of gives a little backstory to, how long ago, a long time ago in a galaxy far away was, because at the very end of the story, at the very end of the book, they're like humans in that galaxy. At least the backstory for what I was writing, humans in that galaxy have become like the enemy for some reason, and they're being hunted very viciously by the new galactic government. And so I forget what his name is, the last Skywalker, but he basically is a grandfather at the time of the story, and he has 2 grandkids, and there's them and about 1,000 humans on one ship, and they decide to leave that galaxy and go to a new one, and they find this planet that services that basically is like 91% compatible for human life, and it turns out that's Earth. And then it basically goes the final chapter was called 450,000 years later on modern day Earth, basically. So it's pretty much kind of like, how humanity came to live on Earth, pretty much, or something. Just in a Star Wars context. Hello?
Oh, Star Wars.
All your mics... Yeah, no, I think all your mics were muted.
Yeah, but I think it was on purpose. Yeah, I'm probably like the only person on the internet who is not a fan of Star Wars. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it just seems really cheesy to me.
All
it's
right,
like a children's movie, almost.
Well, I like it a lot. I got back into it recently.
I prefer like darker stuff.
It can get pretty dark, dude.
Really? Where?
Yes, very dark.
Episode 3 got pretty dark. Episode 3 got pretty dark when Anakin was slaughtering the younglings.
Yeah, that. But also there were other like.
You mean 6? Or?
No, well, it goes out of order, dude.
When you say episode 3, do you mean like 6 or 3?
The way they did it was Revenge of the Sith is the 3rd technically because it's a prequel, but what they did is that the way they market it for some reason is that they started in the middle, then they went to the beginning, then they went to the ending.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's kind of it's confusing, dude. But it reminds me of that quote that Morty from Rick and Morty said. Like, I don't think a story should start where it gets interesting. I think it should start at the beginning. And the guy's like, "Get out."
Yeah, I have not seen the prequels at all. I've only seen like the original trilogy. I should probably watch the prequels because I will probably like them more, and then I can make everyone mad when I say that they are better than the original.
Well, no. Well, here's the thing: the only prequel that I would say was better, or was actually good, or even worth watching, was Revenge of the Sith itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but it was mainly because of like the epic stormtrooper battles with the machines, and because of like the last saber fights at the end. But yeah, the other ones, they almost aren't even worth watching with how bad they are.
I liked the conflict of Revenge of the Sith. Like, I hate how everyone just poops all over. I can't pronounce his name because I'm so horrible with names. The guy who played Anakin, it's like, come on, dude. He did the best he could with his source material. With his material, yeah. He's not the one who flippin' wrote it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would talk more about my own comic that I'm working on because, like, well, there's a lot more things I want to do with that, but it's like I also don't want to give too much away. But yeah, it takes heavily off of Star Wars. There's actually 2 characters that are inspired by Darth Vader. My only concern is them being too much. Oh, cool, Soyboy's here. It's them being too much like him. Although I can't say it.
So how you guys doing?
All right, how are you?
Fine. Well, I found out I'm gonna get surgery when I'm 20 for my teeth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, getting your wisdom teeth taken out.
Guys.
I had mine taken out in was it high school? The end of high school, I think.
They said he needs to strain them out or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're getting your wisdom teeth pulled then.
And they said they're gonna put something in my mouth, some mechanical shit. But it's gonna be under my skin. So.
Ooh. Yeah, that weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the only thing when I got my wisdom teeth pulled, it's like all you can eat is ice cream and pudding. And trust me, it's not as fun as it sounds.
Doesn't sound like it, no.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's like it might sound great at first to be able only to eat ice cream and pudding, but it gets old fast, and not to mention you can barely even swallow that as well. What's that? Oh, okay, you're outside. That's the issue.
Yeah.
What I want to say is, if you do get your wisdom teeth pulled, please record your reactions when you're high.
Oh shit!
No, I'm gonna pass out. Please. I'm gonna pass out.
Dude, I was like during mine, I was entirely asleep actually.
Yeah, they said they're gonna use something, I don't know, but
they're gonna use laughing gas. It's like some people are awake during it, I think, but I think for the most part you fall asleep.
Also, let's look at the.
Also, I also suggest if you're gonna because for an ice pack, get from some frozen peas because it's much softer and rounder for your jaw.
They said I'm gonna have to stay in the hospital for like about 2 nighs, and I'm gonna have to go there every.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
That's weird. Maybe it's like do you have like some really big ass wisdom teeth coming through or something?
I don't know, but they're gonna put something under my skin, so
that's weird.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, and also you're gonna need like lots of mouth lotion for your mouth because it's gonna get really dry because you're gonna be drooling all over it. Sorry to get gross, but
yeah, let's measure the options. Like, what is the consequence for not getting it pulled out?
I don't. Hold on. How do I explain it? I guess my teeth are not going to be straightened out or something like that.
Yeah, they'll be like really crooked. Also, not to mention when your wisdom teeth start growing in, it actually really hurts, and it can also get infected too. Because I don't know why we grow teeth back there like that, but it's like, yeah, we have to get them pulled. Because when I started growing mine, they were like way in the back, and they actually hurt when they were growing. And, there's also the chance if they hurt, then it probably means they're also going to get infected. So you got to get those pulled out soon.
Yeah,
I'll take crooked teeth over going to the dentist. Like, I just fucking hate that. I'll probably die. I also hate hospitals, so that's probably how I'll end up dying. Like, I just don't want to go to the hospital, so I'd rather die. According to Hans Hermann Hoppe, that's how Murray Rothbard died.
What?
Yeah, he said that Murray didn't like hospitals.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
No, you could have lived longer, damn it.
No.
Yeah, building public hospitals.
Oh, public
Maybe
hospitals.
if they were private. Maybe if they were private.
I understand that. I understand that totally.
Yeah.
Mm.
God damn it, public hospitals. You took a great man from us.
Yeah, Murray would still be alive and, well, kicking. Where the hospital's private. Yeah,
exactly. And again, if they were private, he wouldn't have any need to still stick around, really. Sorry. Or he wouldn't have much work to do, so.
Well, there's other things that you can privatize other than the hospitals.
True. What, you want people to die?
Yeah. That would be an interesting politician that runs like on a platform like everyone can die.
Everyone's gonna die if you don't do this.
Nobody ever runs as the bad guy. I want a politician that's like, I am the bad guy.
President Cthulhu, no lives matter, 2020.
Yes,
like
exactly.
in wrestling, there are the heels. So some politician needs to be like the heel. Like the one that everyone roots against. And then the edgelords can vote for them.
Yeah, what we need to do is like, sorry.
Or maybe Trump was that. Was Trump like heel?
That was, well, they called a dog and pony show, so pretty much.
Well, Trump was, but he kind of deserved it.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Actually, I would almost say Hillary was more that, but she deserved it.
Yeah, depending on whose viewpoint you look at.
Do you know any actual like Hillary fans?
I do, unfortunately. I know several.
Oh god.
I know a lot.
It's terrible.
Like, dude, like even my mom and my sister didn't like, they voted for her, but they didn't like her, like, because they just voted for her because they thought she was the less of two evils.
What is their definition of evil exactly?
I don't know.
Yeah, the lesser of two evils is still evil. Why vote?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Because, like what I was going to say before, what we need to do is start the campaign Cthulhu for President 2020, because to discredit the whole voting system.
I mean, it's like, so easy. Just don't do whatever they say, whatever they tell you to do. Like the politician tells you to jump, you don't jump. Like it's that easy. Just don't get caught not jumping.
No.
You'll live longer too, honestly.
If you don't jump.
Yeah.
Oh, jump! I thought you said chomp. And I'll shoot. What I was gonna say, yes. Someone get Cthulhu registered for the vote. Get Cthulhu registered. And
yeah, we must get Cthulhu.
Yeah, let's do the campaign and get everybody to vote for Cthulhu for like when they put in other or whatever, and see how many people do it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would do it too.
Might as well vote for Bernie Sanders then.
Because people love Cthulhu. Oh, excuse me.
What do you think are the chances that Bernie Sanders is going to win?
Very slim to none.
Really? I think there is possibility that he might win because like people are idiots.
Yeah.
Well, it's most likely going to be Trump, and then 2024 it's going to be some Democrat?
No, get Cthulhu.
Like,
Someone register
when was the
Cthulhu.
last time? When was the last time that like somebody a president only had one term?
I don't know.
Carter.
Hold on. One of the Bushes.
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
When
Bush
was that?
Sr. 1990.
Oh yeah. Ronald Reagan's vice president, George H.W.
It was
Bush.
Bush Sr. from 1988 to 1992. Yeah.
Yeah, he lost to Clinton.
Yeah, on Twitter I saw like some kind of video like there was some girl and they asked her like, why are you voting for Bernie? And she was like, because I am $240,000 in debt from going to college.
Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious.
And I'm pretty sure the government is responsible for that in the first place. So
Yeah, duh.
So
Let's
did you guys
vote for government to fix government?
mhm.
So guys, did you watch Shane Killiam's new video, The Green New Deal?
No,
Yeah,
not
but
yet.
I'm going to.
Not yet.
Oh, it's really good.
I'm
That's
sure
cool.
it is.
Did you guys see Liberty Doll's take on it? That was pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
I've
Let's
seen part of Heretics and Estes take on it. I've yet to finish watching the other half of it, but so far it's good.
It's like looking at it. It's like, dude, they say libertarians are the utopians.
Yeah. Soon they're gonna start regulating cat farts.
Cow
Right.
farts.
Cat
Farts.
farts.
So utopian to leave people alone. Yeah, and I hate when people like talk about libertarian policy or something like that. Like it's the lack of policy. You don't do anything. There's your fucking
Yeah.
libertarian policy.
Yeah,
Keep your hands off. That I guess it's too much to ask not to attack people.
Yeah. According to these brainwashed people.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. I was putting something down.
Very aggressive.
Sorry. Ah, threw it on the ground.
It shouldn't have made me angry.
Yeah, anyway, like what are you thinking when you go to college and go like over $200,000 in debt?
Well, how does that happen?
Yeah, like
does that
yeah, it might be a lie. It might be a lie actually.
Yeah.
College degrees are useless.
The degree
Yeah.
that she got was like speech, some kind of
Speech
speech.
mythology.
Yeah.
I
What
suppose
is that even?
I suppose dropping out of college was the wisest thing I have done. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, what is speech mythology?
Ow.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I've never heard of that before in my life.
I'm sure it employs well.
Doubtful.
Here's something interesting. Since I've been going over this Vic Mignogna case, I've been getting some people from the I Stand With Vic side visiting in the live chat. So hello
that's cool.
to Ryan Von
Hey,
Hartsian.
can you mute? Can you mute?
Mute the
Heartless.
crunching, please.
Nom 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 nom.
Let's all do that. Let's get some food and just all eat on this.
I just ate though. I already just ate though, dude.
I'm eating right now.
Mute yourself when
Riveting
you do the
content.
crunching, please. It's distracting.
I'm probably gonna switch to my computer in a minute. Okay.
Okay.
If anyone wants to see, I need some feedback on some art, so let me. Or if that's okay.
Okay.
Where were we?
Yeah, so Ryan Von Kartzian, he has some news. There's this one channel that's been following up on this case, Yellow Flash. I got that word from Ryan that he uploaded a video. Something about Vic that could be fake, but we're not sure. Vic, shaky in his relationships, could be cheating on someone he loves. Not sure if this is true or not, but yeah. But, and he also says he's wrong, that he's trying to right a wrong, and he's trying to fix himself with that. So yeah, that's pretty good. And he and I both agree that he's not a rapist, but a person with flaws.
Yes, anime. That's a major flaw.
No, it's not. It's an art form.
Why are all ANCAPs into anime? I mean, come on.
Right, not all of us
I'm like the
are,
only normal person here.
Hey!
Not into anime used to be though.
I have not seen anime in quite some time. I want to watch Akira though.
I mean, I guess I watched Pokemon when I was a kid.
Perkerman.
Pokemon.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's first anime, I guess. Excuse me. I think it was technically mine, but I didn't watch it very often. I just watched it every so once in a while.
I guess I also watched.
I didn't have cable.
Yeah, I guess.
Samurai Pizza Cats was my first anime.
Right, like Dragon Balls. That was pretty cool when I watched it,
Mm.
like long time ago when I was a kid.
In fact,
I don't know,
I'm sorry.
Well, no, I'm old enough to where very first anime I ever watched was either Robotech Macross, or the very first original Gundam Wing. I don't know. I'm pretty much old enough to. Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
I know. I'm just that old.
Yeah, I actually became a statist just because I want anime banned. Like that's like the only reason to be a statist. Like the only good reason. Like everything privatized but ban anime, and that's the ideal minarchist state.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, did you hear about the UN trying to ban anime? Again.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Yes.
They're trying to ban anime, claiming a bunch of it's child porn. It's like, dude.
Oh,
Go
God.
UN.
No. Hey, dude, the UN is full of pedophiles, isn't it? That's why I heard.
Is.
Oh god. Yeah, compensating much?
Maybe it's projection.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. This is just them trying to compensate and deflect the blame. It's like, I think that Shada and lollies are disgusting. Like depending on like context, but it's like, the standard context where it's like a kid who is underage, but it's like, even then, it's like this isn't going to help protect real kids. It's like you gotta focus on protecting real kids, And there's like no scientific evidence saying that, actually being into that shit makes you a pedo. So, well, technically it's auto-pedophilia, but yeah, we gotta worry about real kids first.
Yep. Better yet, just take the UN down because they're a bunch of control freaks anyway.
Please.
Yeah.
So, UN, which countries are in that?
All of them, I believe.
Damn, son.
All of them.
Saudi Arabia is like the head of the council.
Oh, what a shock.
That's great.
Oh, wow.
Such a progressive country.
Yeah, yeah, it's like they're ones to talk. You can actually quote unquote marry children in that country.
Ew.
That's disgusting.
It is.
You might as well marry a car or a dog, am I right? Ha ha ha. Sorry.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like, they're not one, like, you're not the ones to tell, it's to ban, like, a bunch of images on a screen or on a piece of paper that resemble children when you actually fuck them yourselves.
Hypocrites.
Yeah, clearly. I hate my damn computer. I can't log into it.
Oh no.
Like, I always keep forgetting my password. Fucking hell. Should update it.
Or at least write it down.
Ugh. I had this password for years, but it's like recently it's been harder for me to get into it.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's probably time to change the password.
Yeah.
He just unmuted to
No,
continue
God.
eating.
Noise pollution.
Nom 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 nom. Hashtag me too. Sorry. Nom 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 nom. Dude, like that actually hurts my ears because it's like really high pitched through this. So please, like, tone that down. That down. Koi Monster's ears are very sensitive. Stop raping her ears. Hashtag me too.
I have to go to school next week.
Oh no. At least you said you got into that charter school at least, right?
Like I signed an application. I'm like, yeah, they sent me
Okay,
a message to like kind of go next year. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
I can't wait. I just wish I could do it now.
Damn, son. I wish my parents could have sent me to charter school. It's wrong thing. It's like, nope, but they sent me to public school. They knew how shitty they were, but they kept me there.
Yeah.
Seriously, the year I started public school, it was the worst year of my entire life. And now I know why.
Yeah.
Oh, I need some coffee. Should I get coffee?
Do it.
Do it. All right, I'll get some coffee then. I wish I could make you guys coffee.
It's all right. I'm not a coffee drinker.
All right. Well, whoever's into coffee, I'd love to make them coffee.
Oh.
You'd have to put cocaine in mine.
You know what? One thing I hate about my school here is that in elementary I would always get depressed because I would always get bullied, and the teachers didn't do anything about it. So
yeah, it's like that always happens. They don't do jack crap about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I would always get depressed.
Oh, that's sad.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there any way, like, to not send your kids to school?
Don't think so.
No.
Well, there's homeschooling.
Yeah, but
Like,
the state tries to get into that still.
You could just not register your child, like a black child. Not black that way, but a different way. Like black market black.
Yeah, you know what in my hold on guys, in my state I actually remember hearing about this case where this couple got arrested for they were homeschooling their kids, but they didn't register them, I guess, so they got arrested for quote unquote child abuse.
Like, don't you, even if you like homeschool your kids, they need to pass some kind of curriculum?
Yeah, they have to still follow like state guideline bullshit. Dude, I'm not even gonna think about having kids until the state is gone.
What's the point
if
of having a kid?
If I do, I'm not gonna let the state know that I have them.
Yeah, good luck with that, then, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, there's
That's
no
gonna
point
be really
of having
difficult,
a kid.
but yeah.
There's no point of having a kid to like if you're gonna birth a kid to like a world where the government just steal your shit and kill you because you didn't want to pay taxes. There's no reason to have a kid. You don't want him to suffer.
This is an interesting question. Is having children a violation of the non-aggression principle?
But only if you abuse them, dude.
No, but technically, like, you bring them to this world without their consent.
Well,
they can't make the decision.
That's a good matter for the.
Well, you kind of have to in some cases.
I guess you could make the argument that they have the option to opt out.
Oofies.
Yeah.
Like the Rothbardian way.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh god. No, he said
somebody
some
have-
good stuff, but that's just fucked up what he said there.
That's a great meme.
What did he
Does-
say
Oh
about
god.
what did he say about children?
He basically said that parents have a legal right to starve their children.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
Like they don't have a right to like aggress upon them, but they have the right to starve them. Like leave them to
Not
die.
really. Well, if you can't look after the kid yourself, or if you don't want to, hand them over to someone else who can. You know.
I'm not sure about the full context of that. I should look it up because that's like a third party like knowledge.
Yeah, that's kind of the issue. Yeah, I don't know much about that, so let's not get into that.
That's really uplifting stuff.
Yeah. I have coffee. Oh, it smells so good. I wish I could share them.
What did Mises think of anarchy?
I thought he
Wasn't Mises a Democrat?
No,
I mean, he basically believed in democracy, right?
But democracy is freedom.
He believed in classical liberalism. I'm looking right here. No, he was not an anarchist.
Yeah,
he criticized anarchy because anarchists were anti-capitalist at that time. So I guess that makes sense.
That I could understand, but well, then they're not really ill.
Yeah, there's also some Rothbard quote that the commies love to throw around.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know.
That one about the kids, yeah. It's like they're ones to talk.
But one where he says like, we are not anarchists. And then the context is always missing. The context is because anarchists today are these that do blah, 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 which is basically communism. Yeah. They always leave the context out. And then say, oh, therefore you're not anarchists.
Oh my god. Yeah, because one guy we follow says that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, wasn't Rothbard like basically into the political process, like he was always doing some kind of political action?
I don't know. I gotta look into his work more, actually.
I really don't want 2020 to come because I do not want to see posters in my school saying, go out and vote. Go out and vote.
Even if you're too young to vote, go out and vote. Even if you can't read, go out and vote. I can't remember what Hoffer said.
Yeah. 2016 was one of the worst because it was just filled with a bunch of political bullshit at my school.
Well, that was like one of the most like overly heated years of politics. It's like, because it's one thing when they talked about it when I was in school, but it's like, I'm so happy I left school once the election, everything. Let's see, I was in college and that was kind of sucky, but there was like one person I knew who was like also a Trump supporter like I was at the time. And she was actually also getting harassed for being a Trump supporter online.
I wonder if they would harass ANCAPs. Probably yes. Maybe
less. Probably.
What do you think?
My free shit!
Give me some free shit.
Yeah. Fascists.
Alright, I'm gonna switch to my computer now. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, be back in 2 seconds.
Anarcho-capitalism is just feudalism. That's like the go-to.
I can't believe there are people think that it's capitalist. Even though it's fucking not.
I mean, capitalism is a word that is just, it doesn't mean anything. Like when communists say capitalism, they just mean society. That's capitalism. There. Like whatever the current society, that's capitalism. The capitalists are doing this and that.
Yeah. And also, Shane Killian made a video on rationality rules. Why I'm not a libertarian.
Yeah, I made video responding to that same video.
Yeah, that was a good video.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite thorough. Like, I tried to be civil because the guy somehow reminds me of myself from like 3 years ago or something like that. Like I used to be like very left wing.
Very left wing.
Yeah.
Hmm. I used to watch a lot of Rationality Rules simply because that was a time when I was like an atheist, but still statist.
You were what?
Basically, I used to watch a lot of Rationality Rules videos, and because like that's what that's the time when I became the atheist.
Atheist.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, isn't that a relatively new channel?
Um. No, I think it began. Hold on, I know it began somewhere around 2017 or late 2016. Hold on. Let me see his old videos. Let me see. Rationality Rules. Where is he? No, where is it? Hold on. So he started it. So he started his channel at. Hold on. So yes, he started his channel early 2017. That's the time when I became an atheist.
Yeah. That is like a very fast growth.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do like atheist videos because those seem to be very popular.
Yeah.
They are kind of regaining popularity. Like it was like 2011 when they were like last popular.
Yeah.
And then like everybody stopped it and they went to the anti-SJW thing.
Yep.
And is that still going on? Are people
Um,
still doing the anti-SJW thing?
Actually, it's still going on. Actually, like
Some,
hundred.
yes.
Yes, they still get thousands and thousands of views.
Yeah, like eventually it just gets boring. Like you have heard all the things.
Yeah, because they keep
And-
repeating the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what's the next thing is going to be popular. Conspiracy theory. The government does not exist.
Maybe it's the flat Earth.
The flat Earth.
Debate. Half the people start advocating for flat Earth. That would be hilarious.
Yes,
Yeah.
Australia does not exist. Or something.
Of course it doesn't. And
But yeah.
how do they explain the time zones?
I have no idea.
Is there any
It's a
flat Earth
government lie.
aficionado?
Oh, dang it. Hold on. Someone's trying
Anyone here a flat Earth aficionado? That's a hard word.
I know they're retards. I get that.
No, they are very intelligent.
They basically think the whole thing is a government conspiracy run by the Jews or something. I don't know.
The Jews.
Yeah,
They're weird people.
There is a certain kind of personality that is like drawn towards these conspiracy things.
What is that?
Well, what is what?
Well, what kind of personality would you say?
No, well, look at the guys that are into flat Earth.
Or to
Like,
they're kind of retarded.
yeah.
Like then even like ANCAPs have a tendency to sometimes make up some kind of conspiracies about the government doing this and government doing that. Like I do not even believe that the government exists, so like I do not buy into these conspiracies.
To be quite honest, I trust ANCAP conspiracy theories over communist conspiracy theories.
Yes.
Well, that's just confirmation bias.
Well, an experience of how communists reason and use logic, you know.
Do you have any conspiracy theories that you believe in?
Conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theory, I believe
honestly,
in.
I don't know how much I believe in this. I don't know how much I believe in this, but I do have a conspiracy theory that the cure for the AIDS virus is being held down by the Christian Church, possibly.
Really?
Yes.
Why would they do that? Christian Church.
The Christian. Well, it's not just the Christian Church. It'd be like pretty much all the religious organizations out there, and the reason for that is it's basically to kind of try and bring back religious sexual morality to the population, whereas it was seriously failing in like the 60s and 70s before the AIDS virus came out.
And do you think that this is like a conscious effort?
Yes, potentially it would. Yes, I guess you could say that. Yes, and they're basically basically like different churches. They're basically like different church organizations, like the Christian Church, the Catholic Church, the Islamic Church is trying to hold down a cure for the AIDS virus, so that people will, stay sexually moral, if you will, for gout or whatever, and they're basically paid them off for killing them or something like that.
So, like for example, when you say Catholic Church, what does that mean?
It means that that officials in the Catholic Church are trying to hold down AIDS cure research. So it's like officials within the church. I mean, here's the thing about the Catholic Church: it is literally big enough to the point where if they don't have their fingers in some pies, then I don't know what's real anymore. I mean, they've definitely got some shit that's going on in the Catholic Church. And there's other religious organizations like that, and it just sounds like something that they would do to enforce God's holy moral laws or whatever the hell they believe in.
Yeah, that is quite interesting. It's kind of like when people talk about the government, they like talk about some officials in the government, but in reality, like the Catholic Church, like. Isn't it like every person that identifies as Catholic is like part of the Catholic Church?
Okay, so all right. I guess more like the Vatican organization, I guess, would probably be on it. I don't know, honestly. It just, I mean, there are some things that kind of went down. There were actually some people that were working on. It was like an AIDS virus vaccine, and they were paid off to actually stop researching it, or so they said. And I mean, I was just trying to think of who would do that. And oh God, how would I explain it? How would I actually explain why I believe what I believe? Think about it like this: in the 60s and 70s, what was going on? What was going on in the world? I mean, it was literally the sexual revolution. Everyone was doing everyone back then, and it was like this time of sexual expression, sexual freedom, and religions worldwide, they were losing their congregations, they were losing their peoples to this, and it was like, the religious moral implications of, premarital sex and whatnot, it was losing its kind of nuance. And then, at least for these different religions, something wonderful and miraculous happened. That wonderful, miraculous thing being the AIDS virus, where if you literally had sex with someone, you were running the risk of dying. You were literally running the risk of dying, whereas before you could just get a vaccine and you'd be fine. So at that point, there was basically kind of the death threat for sexual immorality and homosexuality and all that crap in there. And I mean, the thing about it is that if anyone would want that kept in place, it would definitely be religious groups like the Christians, the Catholics, the Muslims. They would definitely want something like that in place to keep their people pure and to keep God's holy smiting of the sexually impure and the homosexual, if you will, in place. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense to me. I don't know if I end up dead.
doesn't
what?
AIDS have like? You said that they are like keeping like in secret like the cure for AIDS. Was that what
No, no,
you?
no, 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 no. They're just holding it down. They're not. No, no. I don't think a cure for AIDS has been invented as of yet. Yeah, I'm not doing the Family Guy thing where the cure for cancer has been invented. It's just not being released. No, I think it's just being completely held down.
What do you mean held down? I don't understand that.
Like people that research it or people that want to research it are first being paid off not to research it, or they're having their funding cut by government entities that are kind of pandering to these religious organizations. Or if these people persist in trying to research a cure for it, then they're killed. So that's kind of where it goes.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But no,
I don't know.
Even Donald Trump actually, even he kind of cut funding towards AIDS cure research.
Yeah. Do you believe that Hillary Clinton has had people killed?
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I hear that all the time, but I don't personally know at all. I guess it's possible. Like if somebody were to do that, I would think of Hillary first.
Well,
Hillary.
I can't think of any official reason why she'd want to help. Why she'd want to keep the AIDS cure from coming to a head. I mean, the only thing I can think of in that regard would be religious organizations who are trying to keep God's holy moral judgments over the sexually immoral in place, if you will. It just kind of makes sense to me. I don't know.
I mean, I believe in the free market, so if they want to pay someone not to research AIDS, I'm fine with it.
They
Radical
have to pay
free market.
quite a few people.
Oh, finally.
Yeah,
Wait,
anyway.
what?
I have a head.
Yee.
So, guys, when do you think Hillary's gonna die? She needs to die.
Oh, please.
Never. Hillary has found the aging well or whatever it's called, and she's keeping it to the in secret to herself.
There's that one conspiracy that is going on saying that she already died, and they have some lady pretending to be her.
Yeah. In China, they have robots that look like politicians.
Because the thing is, there's weird evidence for that as well. Because I heard that they accidentally leaked CNN accidentally leaked a audio clip and I think a video even saying that she had passed away, but it's but they didn't they didn't release it to the public or weren't trying to release it to the public, so that's freaking weird.
No, Hillary will never die.
No.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna die by now, but yeah.
All right, here I'm gonna show my sexy artwork if you want to see it.
Neither will Sanders. They're both immortal.
they feast on the income taxes of capitalists, basically. That's how they stay immortal.
Can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, there's a bit of an echo on there. Can you fix that? Always problems. Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Did I?
One interesting conspiracy theory is that Hitler escaped to Argentina.
Oh yeah, I actually believe in that conspiracy too.
Why?
I've heard of that one.
I don't know what to think about that, honestly.
Because when the Soviets dug up Hitler's body, it was actually a woman.
That's weird.
Yeah, if you check the skulls, it's a woman, not a man.
That is.
And plus the skull is about 20. It's a very young woman, very young. So that's why I believe in it.
That is freaking weird.
And plus, they found coins and Nazi hideouts in Argentina, and plus the Argentina government accepted Nazis to come over there. So yeah, that's why I believe in it.
How do you know it?
How do I know? I mean,
how do you know that the skull was or the skeleton was?
There's a documentary. They tested it in Russia, the Russian government. So
yeah, I believe
in it.
I'm
makes sense.
probably gonna need more evidence than that because it's like.
I'll show you a documentary.
All right, I'll take a
Hitler.
look. I mean,
Hunting
well,
Hitler.
hunting Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
don't know.
also,
I'm gonna need a lot more evidence than that personally. I mean, yeah, that's pretty freaking weird, but yeah, I would
And
need
also,
more.
guys, did you know Hitler died again?
What?
The actor that did
Oh,
you know
yeah.
those
yeah.
Hitler? Yeah, he died.
Yeah, that reused meme. Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, the guy. Yeah, the guy who played
Yeah.
him. Okay, yeah. No.
It's been re-memed into like non-existence pretty much, but
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
hilarious.
Holy shit, this is a long
Has
ass
anyone seen that
documentary.
version where it shows him scarfing down a banana in that scene?
Yes.
Yeah, it was hilarious because on Joe Rogan they basically talked about this conspiracy, and there are a lot of these channels that like re-upload Joe Rogan's material. So one of these channels like uploaded about them talking about this conspiracy theory, and the title of the video was "Hitler is still alive."
Actually, did anyone see that article on the internet about that guy who he claimed to be Adolf
Yes,
Hitler?
yes,
at
I know
108
that it
years
turned
old?
out to be fake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
I know. I just thought that was really weird.
Yeah. Anyway, Hitler, I believe, if I recall correctly, was born in 89. 1889.
1889. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
son.
he would be the oldest man alive.
Holy crap.
Yeah. That's why
You
it
will
was
just-
hilarious.
knowing
Like the
his-
title,
knowing his
like
pact-
Hitler is still alive.
Which, knowing his pact with the reptilian peoples of the Hollow Earth, he probably would be.
But yeah, Hitler going to Argentina. There's actually a book about that. Also, you can read. There's a documentary by the History Channel.
Nah, I wouldn't
Basically-
really trust the History Channel. They just make a lot of bullshit up now these days.
It's really good, like the aliens meme.
Yeah,
That's like
I'm not
classic
saying it's
internet.
aliens, but it's alien. I'm not
And
saying
that
Hitler's an
guy
alien,
just-
but he's an
That
alien.
guy just looks fucking amazing. Like,
My hair has aliens.
Guys, Hitler was an alien. He just was. There's too much evidence for it.
The biggest question we need to answer: did Asian Ireland had a government, like before it became anarchy? Like, how did it form? Like, did people just suddenly, yeah, we don't need government?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Yeah, we don't really have that much documents, so.
And also the even 1,000 years. That's questionable. Like 650 to 1650.
No,
Like-
it's actually 9,000. I heard. I don't know. I read this
Over
article. It's 9,000
9,000.
documents. And Esso said it lasted until 1652. That's what Esso said.
So wait, what place are we
Oh.
talking about? Sorry.
Asian Ireland.
Oh, ancient Ireland. I thought it sounds
Asian Ireland.
Also known as Japan.
Oh God!
And
You guys
also,
crack me up.
and also, did you guys remember Noam Chomsky saying Asian Ireland was a
Ancient.
communist society?
Ancient Ireland, dude. Sorry.
Noam Chomsky said that.
No, not that guy. What was that progressive guy that Esso had it on his channel?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, he did. He interviewed a progressive guy, a very popular progressive radio show,
Oh.
and Esso destroyed him.
I don't remember.
Hold on, it was a
good.
really good video. He wouldn't let Esso talk.
Oh yeah, that guy. Oh fuck that guy.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me look.
Did
at
you say popular?
He's a popular progressive radio
Progressive voice?
channel. No, not. Oh, Tom
Hartman.
Yes.
Hartman.
Yeah, that guy. Oh my god.
He said Asian Ireland was communist.
Ancient Ireland. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
call
remember.
Oh my
Nom, nom,
god.
nom, nom, nom.
Nom, 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 nom.
Nom, 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 nom,
I mean,
Yeah. Ancient Ireland was communist and Venezuela is capitalist, right?
Yeah.
Oh God. No.
It's like everything good is communist and everything bad is capitalist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
God.
And Venezuela was socialist until it went to shit. Then it
Then it
turned
became
capitalist. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
remember that video Esso did saying that libertarians should libertarians reject capitalism?
Oh my god.
That was a very clickbaity video, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Wait, which one? Who is that by exactly though?
Esso.
Oh, okay, that one. Okay, I remember that one. Okay, sorry, I thought he was responding to somebody.
And also, did you see his recent video on capitalism violates the NAP?
Oh yeah, no, I
Oh,
didn't see the
God.
whole thing of that. I just watched the beginning a little bit where he was doing the intro.
Yeah.
How does this look so far, guys?
Let me see here. Yeah, it looks very nice.
Thanks. Excuse me. Just his one arm is skinnier than the other, but I don't know how to fix that. Let me see here. One thing I like about this program is you can just move this over. Wait, hold on. Ah.
Hey, Finart, do you use Bitcoin?
No, I haven't gotten
Oh.
into that yet.
Yeah, my dad has gone into that, which is cool.
Wasn't
To
there
quote the
that...
to quote the Mortal Kombat guy, outstanding.
Oops.
Yes.
Like at this point, it's more of an investment. Like as far as I understand, like can it be like, or should you use it as a currency?
As a currency.
Like not just Bitcoin, but any like
Oh,
crypto.
what the fuck?
Yeah, there's Litecoin. There's many different types of cryptocurrency.
Yeah, but is there any like stable one that could be like used as a currency?
I believe so. I'm not sure. I think there is one. I don't know. I can't remember the name. Metro? Is it a Metro currency? I think that one is the most stablest one. I can't remember, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not much of a consumerist, so I don't shop a lot online, so I don't really have use at that moment for like crypto.
Yeah.
Like I wish you could use it at like your local grocery store. That's fucking
Yeah.
amazing.
I know there's a lot of places starting to accept it, but...
I mean, there's a bunch, like on online, they accept it as payment, so.
Yeah.
But who knows, maybe soon stores will accept it, you know.
And
boy.
they'll tax it.
Yeah, they can't tax it. That's impossible to tax it because the government cannot monitor it.
Isn't there that conspiracy saying that it's just the state trying to, like some sort of government scam or whatever?
I don't know.
It's decentralized, so I don't know how the government is controlling it.
I don't know.
And they can't monitor.
I think there's few of them that they were trying to do that with, but I don't know.
But the government can't monitor it, and they can't tax it. So I don't know.
Why can't they tax it?
I don't know. It's some technology shit.
It's encrypted, that's why.
Yeah, there's a lot of security, and there also is ways to like stop people making the same duplicates or just printing Bitcoin.
Like
I don't know. It's technology shit. So I'm just gonna link you a video
Whoa, technology. Sorry.
Like when you say it's encrypted, do you have like an easy explanation, like what that means?
I do not know. I'm sorry, dude.
Like Koi, do you? Can you explain what like encryption means?
Basically, it's put in like a code that like it randomly generates it and like turns it into a code. Basically, I think.
Yeah, I believe
It's a language
many
that
businesses use it for security. I don't know. It's technology, so I'm not an expert. But here's a good video by Juice Boy.
Juice Boy.
Yeah,
Juice
he's a
Boy.
good channel. Check him out. He's very good. It's a good video. What explaining cryptocurrency.
Yeah. Or you could just use cash.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, that's a fiat currency. That's going to collapse in the next couple of years.
3D print fiat.
3D printed the fiat.
I love how Alexander Ocasio says the Green New Deal says that we need to nationalize central banking, even though we already have one. It's called the Federal Reserve. You fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So, do you believe that Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez is for real, or is she a troll?
Part of me
I
is.
think
Sorry,
think she's an actor. I really think she's an actor.
Yeah,
I'm starting to suspect that as well.
I still can't believe she got an economics degree. So
she's claiming that she got an economics degree.
Yeah,
I've heard,
she probably got accepted by a bunch of Keynesian economists. So
I mean, you could probably go to university and get an economics degree and not understand shit about economics.
I mean, that's Keynesians for you. And also, I remember this years ago. Ron Paul debated a Keynesian. His name was Paul Krugman. Yeah, he destroyed him. He couldn't answer Ron Paul's answers, questions.
I'm sure it was too complicated to explain in a debate.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's Keynesianism is like super complicated. It's too complicated for the simple Austrians to understand. That's also Marxism, by the way. It's super complicated. It's like the South Park episode about Inception.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
The funny thing about funny thing about you guys know David David Friedman, right?
Yeah, he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, but do you know it's kind of weird that he identifies with the Chicagos and not the Austrians?
Huh?
Yeah, even though he's an anarcho-capitalist.
Yeah, that's strange because the Chicagos support minimal government intervention.
In my understanding, Chicago is more pragmatic. They look at the policies and like that, and while Austrians are more, they use a priori reasoning and achieve conclusions that way.
Mm-hmm.
While Chicago looks like real world consequences and takes the conclusions based on that.
But yeah, David Friedman is amazing. He's very great. And also, I remember that it's Black History Month. Yeah.
When is it White History Month?
When is it Asian History Month? Yeah.
The intersectional types would probably say that every other month other than Black History Month is White History Month.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
And also, so do you guys think Stephen Molyneux is a troll?
I don't know.
That he's pretending to be an ethno state guy, to get views.
I have
Why
no
would
idea.
you? Well, I mean, it probably influences whatever is popular. Of course, it influences him, but I don't think he's a troll at all.
I don't think he believes in that shit, but because he was the OG ANCAP. I watched his old videos. He explained it so well.
He is not an ethno-statist, no.
So why is he So wait, is he trolling the alt-right? I don't get it.
I mean, he just believes in the IQ stuff. Like
Wow.
that's
I
what
think
it,
he's just basically just cashing it, just to get views.
like on Twitter he often like makes these like statements like against the alt-right.
Yeah, but then he brings up race all the time in his
Yeah,
tweets
exactly.
recently. So
Yeah,
he's basically
and on Facebook I've seen the same thing.
so he's basically just trolling a bunch of people and just cashing, that shit. Yeah.
I don't think so. I think he genuinely believes everything he says. No, that's not a joke. I genuinely think that.
I don't know,
Like,
dude.
I have no reason to think that the guy is being dishonest.
But yeah, the Savan Malanu is strange. I remember he debated a minarchist 9 years ago. Yeah,
Really?
his name was Hartman. I believe Esso mentioned him in his video, like where he destroyed Birdie. But yeah, he had hold on, I'm subscribed to Hartman's channel. Where is it? No, it's not. No, it's a different type of minarchist. No, this one is. Oh yeah, Jan Helfield. Yeah, Esso mentioned him on his video.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I don't know who that is.
I know he debated another minarchist. I can't remember. Was it hard?
Well,
No,
it was quite recently. He had some small debate against like Styx, Hex, and Hammer, like
Oh,
about
yeah, that guy.
minarchy, anarchy stuff. It was like a year ago or something.
I'm so intelligent, you guys.
Yeah.
I love the smell of my own farts.
I can't believe he got he also got Tom was Stephen Molyneux. Yeah.
It's Stefan, not Steven.
I'm
Stefan.
sorry.
Stephen Molyneux and Asian Ireland.
Asian Ireland.
Anyway, I should really go so that I can make it to the grocery store before it closes.
Grocery store.
All right.
Alright.
So yeah,
Later,
it's been
Finn.
fun.
man.
Bye.
Yeah, later.
See you. See you
Yeah,
later.
thanks for coming by. Take
Bye.
care.
Finard was is a cool guy.
Yeah, I like Fintronaut.
He's from Finland?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fascist Finland.
Finally, a voice of reason in that region.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Was
also
it-
really talented in the music style. He's a
Yeah.
metal
Oh, cool.
musician.
Nice.
Yeah. You should probably help out with Eric July's band.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome if they like collaborated and the cameoed on each other's stuff. That'd be so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. But I think Finard needs to grow his channel so
Yeah.
Eric July can notice him.
Yep.
Senpai noticed me. Sorry.
Yeah. Also, Atomic is making me a different background. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I can use it for my videos because like every time when I try to every time I put my my character, like it keeps showing these black bars and I do not like that.
I would make
Makes
you
it-
another one, but that costs monies, dude.
Or like just a wider background. Like the image is wide.
Oh, that's weird.
But yeah, it just keeps showing the black bars, so I need to get rid of them. So yeah, Atomix is gonna fix that. He's gonna give me a wider image. It's gonna be good.
Cute. We gotta get Atomic in here more. He's so freaking horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be
class.
cool.
I'm playing as Baldy. Now,
Hold on.
what is 2 + 2? Great job. You get points for bootlicking.
Oh yeah. So what do you guys think of Streak's new video?
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
You don't, it's Atomic.
Streaks of
No,
Atomic's
Streaks.
video.
Yeah, Atomic's friend.
I know Streaks. Yeah,
I don't know
he's
him.
a cool kid. He's a cool kid. He's nice. He's been on some of my earliest streams.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's the kid that has that Cobra, whatever. That
Oh, okay. Wait, didn't he get kicked off or something? Because I think he subscribed to me, but then like he was gone.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
Because someone with some ANCAP with a Cobra subscribed to me. So.
Oh yeah, it's definitely him. Did it have yellow?
Streaks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
It's him.
he must have gotten banned because he was like suddenly gone. Because I subscribed to him back, and then it was like, nope.
Weird. But he made a video, about Lincoln.
About how much he sucked,
Yeah.
or he actually sucked. Yeah.
I read this book from Thomas Del Lorenzo's The Real Lincoln. Yeah, that's the book that Streaks was using. It's a very good book. I told a bunch of kids at my school who Lincoln really was.
Yeah, what they think?
I mean, they're like, whatever, dude. If he was a white nationalist, then it's not surprising.
How come it's not surprising?
I mean, like, even when I was a kid, I still believed Lincoln was a racist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still believed, like, there's no way this man, like, I think I just didn't see that he was that he wasn't racist. Like, I knew he was a racist. Like, yeah.
Because was it? We didn't learn much about him except like to suck his dick. He'd be like, "Oh, he freed them slaves,"
Yeah, even though he defended slave owners, but definitely, yeah. And he cried about the states leaving, even though they got permission. Lincoln didn't.
Because I
like
heard
that.
the opposite in school. Damn, son.
That is bullshit in
Ugh.
school. That is fake history, just
That
like
is
the Great
fake
Depression.
news, folks.
Yep. But yeah, the states had the right to secede, and plus the reason why the war started was not because of slavery. It's the same thing as the American Revolution. If you read Thomas L. Frenzel's book, the war started because of Lincoln's tariffs.
Damn,
Yeah.
son. Oh, so he's responsible for the war, huh?
Yes.
Sounds
That is
like
the
it.
reason.
Because you know what the thing is like I forget what they started telling us the truth in high school, like sort of, but I forget what they told us in high school. What the reason why they told us the reason why they fought over slavery was like not because of the ethical reasons, but because of the economics or whatever. I think. I don't
Also,
remember.
slavery, if you look at every single economic research, slavery was ending no matter what.
Yeah. I guess so.
Plus, blacks had the right to vote way before the North.
Really?
Yup. They don't teach that in school. But yeah, Thomas
Well, the
Thomas Del
quote-unquote
Fiorenzo is a ANCAP also. Just wanted to say. He's a great guy.
Well, quote unquote right to vote because it's mob rules, not a right. So
Yeah.
unless you're voting with your wallet, then like as in like choosing which businesses you want to associate with, then it's not a right.
Yeah. And plus Lincoln like he didn't like slavery, like he didn't like it in principle, but he loved it in practice.
That's weird.
So yeah. But yeah, Lincoln was not a good man.
Oh, hey, Pineapple.
Oh, hi,
Hello.
Pineapple.
Yay, pineapple.
Hello,
Yay!
my
Finally.
Shall
hello,
we
my German
commence?
friend.
Shall we commence the rule of pineapple and koi monster?
Yeah.
So, how's Hitler with tits going on?
What?
Oh well. I hope she dies soon.
Dude, I'm drinking. Don't make me spit.
All right,
Pineapple, are you on a landline or something like that?
What?
I can barely hear you, dude.
Yeah, okay, I'll get my mic.
But yeah, more about Lincoln. when he freed the slaves, like once the war was gonna end, he was just gonna deport them, all of them back to Africa.
Jeez.
Yup.
Oh God.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay, better.
Much.
Yes, much better.
It's
Much better.
All right. Since Pineapple's here, let's go into the next topic.
Would they at least go to Uganda so they know the way?
Plus,
Well,
also,
yeah.
and
it's
also
about
Lincoln,
someone who the way.
but yeah, Lincoln also, he basically imprisoned his critics, the journalists. Like, he was a warmonger. He nationalized the railways. Yes, railways were privatized.
I think
Yep.
I remember. I always see him like with the railroads or whatever. It's like that I see the images with him, but it's like I don't know. I didn't realize that was part of it. So,
But yeah, he nationalized the railway industry. It was privatized before he decided to do it. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
so wait about the whole thing that slavery was out on its way out, anyways, right?
Yeah. Every
how come
single
that is?
economic. Pretty much it was becoming useless. Like, I'll show you. Hold on, let me show you an article. Ishii Killiam talked about it too. I believe he linked it in his video.
You'll have to link his video, please, so I can listen to that.
Yeah. Hold on, where is it? Shane Killian. He did a response video to some guy about Civil War. I didn't know.
Oh, was it lying about lying?
Yes.
Lying about lying.
Lying
I think
about
I
lying
remember
about
seeing that one, but I didn't listen to it. Oops.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Here's the link.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a look at that later. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a very good video. And also, like in school, they tell you that, like the southern states, like
Okay. Just
wait,
go
you
ahead.
cut out there, dude. I think you just cut out there, dude.
Me?
No. Soy boy.
He just went ahead and muted himself.
Oh, okay, yeah. It sounded like he cut off though.
All right, so I guess we start the next topic on ethics. Pineapple. Let's go over what that commie guy.
Yeah.
Hami ha.
Yeah.
If you'd like to, you can share the screenshots I sent you.
Yeah, that's what I was planning to do.
But yeah, again, so like this, like in schools they teach you like the southern states, like if you read their constitution, they left because of like they seceded because of slavery.
And that is just not true.
That is not true. Like, not every single southern state thought that. Like, if you look at Texas Constitution, they left because of the protectionist tariffs. They kept putting tariffs, like on certain products. So, yeah. Oof.
Kitty, I think the screenshot before that is more interesting for now.
So basically,
this one?
This is just another example in history where the government is taking credit for something the free market did, which was the ending of slavery, at least
Pretty
in this
much,
country.
And also, Jim Crow laws were passed to stop small white businesses. That's another reason why they were passed. But yeah, they don't teach you this shit in school.
White businesses? What?
They passed Jim Crow laws to stop small white businesses from hiring blacks.
Oh yeah.
Guys, if you'd like to direct your attention to the screenshots videos sharing.
Hold on, sorry.
But yeah,
that's the next topic, and that is the state that everyone but us Ancaps is in at the moment. So get ready for some laughter, and after that,
hold on, sorry, dude.
Depressions.
But yeah.
I don't think I'm prepared for that.
Well,
but yeah, Coy, are you surprised what you're hearing or not?
No, not really. Not at this point.
Yeah. But yeah, the Civil War, like about being slavery, is the biggest lies in history. And plus, we're one of the only the only countries that went to war because of slavery is only Haiti and America. Every other country ended slavery peacefully.
Huh.
That's strange.
Not surprised.
That's very strange. Like, how
Indeed
come we
it
were
is.
the only ones? So either two things: the Civil War was not about slavery, or, I mean, the federal government just wanted to go to war and make a dumb excuse, or yeah. But yeah,
It's most likely
Yeah,
the
'cause-
first one.
Like it was like what Esso said. Slavery started showing up once the first states started popping up. So the state started slavery to begin with, pretty much.
yeah,
And it's certainly not helping out because, well, the thing is, it's called human trafficking these days, but you get the idea. It's the policies that the state has is not helping whatsoever.
Right.
Because
Yep.
maybe we should look into that. Like, I would be very interested to look into that. Like how
Who
like,
is breathing into his microphone?
I'm sorry. I was eating something, and I had to breathe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to breathe.
The state outlawed it. Sorry.
Imagine if they start regulating the air.
No,
you can't.
no, don't give them ideas. Stop.
No, don't. It's not.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're already
like-
taxing water.
Only
Please
6
tell me
draws
that's when the
breath
uprising will start. Is when they start
per
taxing your
hour.
breaths.
I mean, hold on. Maybe we'll go through another American Revolution, just like the Great Britain when they started taxing sugar and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
who knows?
yeah, that's
But then it's gonna get even worse. Then
No, they're probably gonna start a minarchist society. Then it's gonna go back to its, it's gonna
Oh,
be
God.
communist again.
oh man, all the
That's
things.
exactly what the founding fathers like when the American Revolution happened, and after that, it like America was minarchist. It was night watchman state, but the founding fathers they didn't realize that there's no way you can limit the size of the government. It needs to grow. It's gonna grow no matter what.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how are you gonna stop people in the government from expanding it?
Yeah, just like any other company, it has incentive
Right.
to keep expanding. Because you think I'm happy because I run a small business, technically, I suppose. I live in my father's cellar. It's like, you think I want to be stuck here forever? No, I don't.
Yeah, it's pretty much minarchy is just pretty much impossible. Like, it'll stay there for like a short period of time, then you'll just go full blown socialist again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And also another thing is that if we had politicians say this, I would love to give you free shit. I would love to give you welfare benefits. I would love to give you universal health care. But it goes against the Constitution, so I'm not going to do it. It's like, if we had politicians like that, we would be in a better place right now. But
like,
of course,
oh,
they
sorry,
don't
go
give a fuck.
I was gonna say, like, what we need to talk about more on here is like there's been those stories for centuries about like those deals with the devil, and like they also have them a lot in anime. I've noticed, like, technically Fullmetal Alchemist has that plot line, I guess.
Mhm.
Base and like actually probably like you've seen was it Degree Man, right? Marianne?
What?
Degree Man, that had that plot.
Oh,
the
yeah,
deal with
yeah.
the devil sort of thing. It's like, and the whole point of that is that if a deal sounds too good to be true, then guess what it is? Well, that's what the state is basically.
Yeah.
The state is no different. The state is just basically the devil incarnate.
Yeah, it would be an interesting topic to go over for another stream.
Because I was talking about my own stories earlier, but I was basically gonna do like basically that in my own story. Like, it tries to like make callbacks to like all these old stories or like popular ones and like or more recent ones, like with the whole, like I said, the deals with the devil, but like kind of to
Just
contextualize that more, I guess, huh?
Is no one of you noticing that Katie is trying to shift the topic?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, I just wanted to.
Yeah, I've been waiting for you guys to finish up. So
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Sally.
Kitty.
Sally.
All right, so Pineapple, do you want to give a backstory on this behind the screenshot here?
So yeah, I was on some Discord server recently, and apparently nowadays no one has a clear grasp on in either logic or ethics. And well, that's especially prominent with anarcho-statists.
Anarcho-statists.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I refuse to call them ancoms.
But
And-
anarcho-statist would be like more fitting.
Yeah,
exactly. 'Cause it's an
And
oxymoron.
if you want to direct your attention to the screenshot Kitty is sharing, you can see a pretty good example of that. Also, of a lot of fallacies if you'd like to see the things before that, but I don't think that's a good idea right now.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright, here's my drawing. Sorry to change the subject, but what do you think so far?
But yeah,
Hold on.
Anarcho-communism, fake anarchism, also known as anarcho-statism. Yeah, I am reading the Wikipedia.
Oh god.
Yep.
Anarcho-communism is an oxymoron.
Yes.
So even everyone who's writing a Wikipedia article agrees with us.
Oh yeah.
Damn, son. I mean, the only way you can be a communist and be like an anarchist or a libertarian, I guess, is if you're a voluntary commie. So
Yeah.
because other than
I will be
that-
honest, I do like the red and black, simply because red is one of my favorite colors. But I like all of them. But yeah, but unfortunately, the Ancom stole it.
Boo.
Boo.
And I also actually like the purple, but of course the anarcho-feminists stole it too.
Oh.
Anarcho-feminism, that moment when your society dies out in one generation because you didn't think the whole story through.
Yeah, it's basically a society. It's basically a society without men.
God.
Basically, everyone is a lesbian.
Oh god.
And also, the funny thing is that there is a way for lesbians to pregnate themselves instead of getting a man. There is a way.
Well, eventually that's going to run out, though.
But yeah, but the problem is that your kid he's most likely gonna be ill.
Oh jeez.
The thing is, it has been calculated that by that way, after 3 generations, there won't be a possibility of living offspring anymore.
Living off what anymore?
In 3 generations in with that kind of procreations, and they will not be able to procreate at all anymore.
Oh jeez, what the hell?
Yes.
Wow, that sucks.
Oh, you got liberal piggy?
Yep. Liberal piggy.
No, not liberal piggy.
Yeah.
Pox on you.
All right, let's see what he says.
Yeah.
Dishonor on you and dishonor on your cow.
No, I'm sharing a screenshot here. This from S-Men Speaks. He would win in a debate of anarcho-capitalism. Martyr Speaks, aka Radical Individualist, versus Social Democracy, Cult of Ham, aka Liberal Piggy.
Yeah, liberal piggy would get destroyed.
Yeah.
Atomic destroyed him in S-Man's private message.
I never even heard of that guy.
He's a minarchist.
Liberal Piggy?
No,
Did you just say
S-Man?
Stockholm Syndrome?
Oh, S-Man, yeah. He's a friend of Dark Conservatarian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
I like Dark Conservatarian, but like I don't know like what or he's like a minarchist, but he's like, oh, that'll totally last. He seriously needs to stop with he needs to just take that thinking to its most logical conclusion. Really,
I mean, he gets associated with ANCAPs. He said on my 2 cents private group. Well, I used to be in it, but he said he gets associated with ANCAPs. He said, "Well, I guess I should turn into an ANCAP soon."
Well, I would hope that it's because he starts developing those principles more. Because, well, I mean, like, most anarchists do not start out just being anarchists. They're minarchists, and then they become anarchists. Because, like, you know what that joke that Esso told? What's the difference between a anarchist and a minarchist? 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Well, I just kinda went from almost full-blown Nazi to ANCAP.
Yeah, hi.
Well, you are a dirty German.
But yeah,
voluntary
Nazism. You basically start a commune, but it's filled with white Aryans.
I suppose it could work.
Voluntary
also
ethnic cleansing.
No ethnic cleansing. You just don't associate with anybody else, dude.
Yeah, and also the anarcho-feminists, they basically have a commune, but it's only for women. Everyone has to be a lesbian. No men allowed.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You know, like if it...
Hey, isn't that also a form of eugenics?
Technically.
Sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, that's voluntary eugenics.
No,
All
that's
the stupid people run there.
That's like, as a part-time lady faggot, that sounds almost like heaven, but it's probably just filled with a bunch of fat blobs.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and no one in there would have any working tag.
I guess I just have to... I'm unfortunately just gonna have to stick with anime waifus. No.
Are NFEMs also borderline N-prim?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
Are anarcho-feminists also borderline N-prims?
I'm not sure.
Not sure either.
I know that they hate capitalism. It's basically communism just for women. So they don't like the communist men also.
Damn,
yeah, all
son.
women. Yeah, all women.
Okay, how many feminists do you need to change a light bulb?
You wouldn't need any, because then they're just gonna start screeching that the light bulb is raping them or some shit, right?
Okay. You need one to change the light bulb, one to complain that men invented the need for lighting, one that starts moaning about that there's a need for lighting, then one that that complains that men invented a lighting system that can malfunction, one that complains that there's a gender gap between different kinds of light bulb, one that complains that there are no LGBT light bulbs, one that complains that light bulbs are racist, one that complains that there are no Muslim light bulbs, and one that
they're too white. The light bulbs are too white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do have black light bulbs, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Black light.
We also got the anarcho-nationalists who are...
Wait, that's just a different kind of anarcho-status.
No, that's a different type of Nazism.
Yeah, I just said that's a different kind of anarcho-status. Guess what Nazi stands for, you?
National Socialists, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone who says that Nazis weren't socialists is a fucking brainlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go over the thousands and thousands of socialist policies Hitler passed.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also the funny thing is that the New Deal was based off the Nazi job programs.
Oof.
Yes, it is. You could read the Mises Institute. The New Deal was inspired by the Nazis and the fascist fraternity.
Damn, son.
Yeah. So basically, you could say yes, progressives are modern day fascists. They're just so yes,
Um,
they're basically just include everyone except whites, basically.
I always after every of these streams, I have a feeling that I will get arrested.
And also, the one thing is that Benito Mussolini did call FDR a fascist. He read a magazine of like he translated his book like from an Italian magazine, and he said this man is a fascist. He's one of us. So yes, FDR
I didn't
was
know.
a
Okay, I didn't know
fascist.
those two were around at the same time. Oh, derp.
Yep.
I wonder if
And also, one of the Republican governors, from one of the Republican governors, I can't remember which one, but he went to fascist Italy, and then he was going to visit the Soviet Union. Benito Mussolini said to him to know like that fascism and communism are the same thing. It's just that they want to enforce socialism in a different way. That's what he said. So.
so
Yeah,
they are just the anarcho-nationalists.
basically
Basically,
fascism
yes.
is just basically socialism. It just allows a tiny bit of that capitalism privatization, but we're gonna strangle it with all the social policies. That's basically what it is. That's the explanation.
Wait
Sounds
a minute.
good.
Is an ANCAP in denial? Is that then a state anarchist?
Anarcho-statist? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I'm doing some facial animations of Hitler.
Gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
you guys,
God.
it's pretty funny. I also did one for Karl Marx, Postal
999.
Cat, and also
Isn't
Postal
there,
Nine
Cat.
nine
isn't
nine 999.
And
Oh
also, I
yes,
showed
yes,
that
yes,
to
yes,
Postal
yes.
Cat, and he said, "Fuck you! You just gave me nightmares."
isn't there that one GIF with Hitler raving?
Hitler raving. Jeez.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
there's some really funny GIF with Hitler with glow sticks raving.
Oh yeah.
To be quite honest, I do kind of want to learn Italian language.
What?
It sounds Italian.
Yeah, I
No,
was
that's
able
Italian.
to speak Italian, but
I know one of my friends. He's Italian. He's like a Brazilian Italian. He speaks Italian also. He's a cool guy.
Cool.
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to learn if you had Latin in school.
So it's
And
close to
also
Latin.
and I also
It's basically the modern version of Latin, yes,
Oh, okay.
because Latin, well, Latin is from the Roman Empire, and Italian directly evolved from that.
I still can't believe there is voluntary Muslims over there, and yeah, they're ANCAP Muslims. I was surprised that there was a website.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've yet to look at it more later.
Yeah, that was. I mean, they're an improvement over the originals.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, they're getting there, I suppose.
I guess, yep.
They still have a long way to go.
A long ass way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, the Middle East is basically you're living in the the 7th century.
God.
Yeah, but with more incest.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh
I
no.
mean, the only
I'm not even. I wish I was just joking, but that's no shit.
Isn't like oh sorry, go ahead.
They have one of the highest incest rates worldwide.
I heard that in Pakistan.
In some towns there's even the birth rate at the moment is even declining due to the amounts of stillbirth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Is
heard
that all the interest
I
cost?
heard that 90% of Pakistan is like married. 90% of Pakistanis are married to their first cousins. Oh,
Yes, that's true.
God.
Yep.
Start playing the banjos.
Wait. You got that one wrong. Since that tradition is older, the hillybillies should rather start reading the Quran.
Damn, son. They were the first
also-
Alabamas.
And also one thing is that I am a Shia. Like,
A what?
basically a Shia.
Oh, you were raised a Shia Muslim or something?
Yeah, I used to be. Basically, a
Okay.
Shia is basically a guy who is like a descendant of Muhammad or some shit. So I guess I'm his great.
Oh God.
Grandson.
Damn.
So you are the ancestor of a pedophile, probably incest-ridden murderer.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds
guess.
nice.
Yay.
Yeah.
On second thought, this doesn't sound that nice, does it?
Nope.
No.
No.
Actually,
But I still
question.
can't believe I'm a grandson of a pedophile.
Well,
Question.
my grandpa died in a concentration camp. My
Aw.
grandpa.
Oh, shit.
That's too bad.
Yeah, he was drunk and fell off the watchtower.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, a Shia is supposed to continue with the legacy of Muhammad.
Ooh.
So you get to marry a 6-year-old?
Damn.
Oh God.
No,
Don't.
please
Just
don't.
don't.
Please don't.
No, I'm not.
Well, no. Hold on. Just question. I know this is kind of off topic, but if Jesus Christ actually existed, do you think he actually had children?
Huh.
Yeah, well, probably.
Well, yeah,
like
of course.
like in the Da Vinci Code, maybe.
I not just that. I bet he had.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, honestly, there is some.
Hold on, guys.
There is some facts there that possibly Mary Magdalene was actually his wife, and that she was slandered by the church. But I've always wondered about that. Like, if Jesus Christ actually existed, did he actually have like a family? And
Pretty much, I do believe Jesus did exist, but like he didn't. All those magical stories from the Bible.
Yeah,
never happened. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
just don't tell that to Filthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Filthy Heretic is he huge into Christianity?
Yeah.
He is a Catholic, and well, yeah,
right.
and probably as strongly into Christianity as
Hostocat.
Yeah, but
Right,
to be honest, I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind it either.
Zachary,
They can live their lives.
At least they don't want to fuck 9-year-olds and after that genocide a whole bunch of people.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, I guess I'm lucky because if I continued to be a Muslim, I would have killed you all, you guys, by now.
Good grief.
Well, you could have tried to, but I bet when you try to kill Night Shift, you would get to eat a whole bunch of lead.
And also, I used to be an anti-Semite. Just wanted to say, I used to be one. Yeah. Is Koi there?
Yes, I think she's concentrating on correctly drawing
She
whatever
muted her
dog
mic,
is.
and her
Yeah.
mouse is not moving. I think she's gone.
Food. I bet it's food.
Oh, crud.
Mm.
Oh, crud. crap. I've got to go, guys. I got to take off. I got something I got to do right now.
All right.
Okay. Have a nice
See
time.
y'all later.
Bye.
So yeah, he's not going to come back.
Yeah.
But anyways, the thing is that all these I wonder what happens to the Muslim countries when the economy collapses.
Oh. I don't know. I know Algeria is gonna crash soon because it's one of the most regulated markets. Like it's close to North Korea, and that's where I live.
God.
Well, not where I live,
Wait.
where I was born.
Oh, cool. Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
What?
I was born in Algeria, in a socialist country.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you were born in North Korea. I mean, that would be kind of weird.
You're like, oh, damn, son.
The Muslim from North Korea. What? the ANCAP Muslim from North Korea.
But yeah.
Isn't religion outlawed in that country?
Yes.
Well, there is one kind of religion that's allowed,
Statism.
and that is yes, Soyboy is right. No shit. They are
They think Kim Jong-un
praying.
is a god.
They are literally praying to him.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, good. It's on second thought, that's not so much of a difference to a lot of other people in other states.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. The state is a cult, you know.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So, how is the EU-SSR doing?
Oh, a lot of weird shit is happening at the moment.
Well, I
So,
hope you
for
survive, my
example-
friend. I hope the Fourth Reich dies.
For example, in 2030, most of the Scandinavian countries want to ban all internal combustion engines.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun starting your electric car at minus 30 degrees Celsius.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. So they will be fucked. And yeah, besides that, it's just that the Yellow Jacket protests are finally going over to Germany a bit.
I thought that was like a state orchestrated thing, the Yellow Vest thing.
I thought that at first too, but I'm not really sure. I mean, there are some of these guys are running around in buy Bitcoin vests. And then on the other hand, there are some that have communist symbols on it. So
And also,
yeah.
Corey, how is your Muslim police force going on?
Wait, what?
Yeah, they in New York they have a bunch of Muslims in the police stations, and that is not
Sounds
not good,
like
Corey. You're going to get killed.
Yeah.
Sounds like the police in Berlin.
Oh jeez. Yeah, I gotta get out of this freaking state soon. I did not even hear about that, dude. Jesus.
Yeah, I heard about it like a week
God.
ago that New York has a bunch of cops who are in a Muslim police station. I'm like, what the fuck?
Why is
Dude,
there
In-
a Muslim
in-
police station?
In Berlin,
I have no idea for
about
equality.
on
Yeah,
shit like that.
quality, quote unquote.
in some of the police stations in Berlin, there are 60% Muslims.
Wow.
So
But yeah, Corey,
yeah,
just
but I
be
don't give
careful
a
to not
crap.
get raped. Just be careful
Yeah,
not to get
I'm
raped.
gonna do my best not to.
That's why you need a gun.
That's the
yeah,
moment where you got to post the "Stop harassing me" officer meme.
Tag me too. Well, the thing is, we have some of the strictest gun laws in the country, and like, of course, no surprise, like, some of the highest murder rates in the country as well.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Koi.
Yeah.
I could get a fully functional rifle for about 60 euros if I wanted that off the black market.
Yeah, but I don't know how
So
to
it
black market.
shouldn't be.
I will link you to a. Hold on. I know there is a website that sells illegal guns. I do not
Dude,
know.
let's not announce that on here right now.
Oh shoot!
You silly Billy.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Or you
for
can
the
do 3D printed guns. It's pretty easy.
for the audience, we are not doing illegal stuff, and we are not advising you to do that.
Yeah.
No,
the state,
not at all.
The state.
Kitty,
if
I
you are
tried.
hearing this, I said nothing. We are not selling illegal stuff that you do not like, and yeah.
If you think otherwise, you should probably talk to me personally.
Wait, I will link it to you. I just need to find it, Koi. It's hard to find.
I can tell. Wait, hold on. Shit.
But yeah, Koi, or just 3D printed them. You buy
I
one.
need a 3D printer though. And if
Just get one. I have one right here. I actually download a file. No, I did say nothing. But yeah, I have a 3D printer. I can just 3D print a something. Yeah.
You mean you could 3D print a toy?
I guess if there's a file
Could
for
I
that.
3D print a 3D printer?
Oh, that'd be cool.
You could 3D print the parts for a 3D printer. Yes. The problem
Can I
is
3D
that-
print the government?
Wait
No.
a minute. Can I 3D print a killdozer?
Probably. Take a while, but okay.
Guys, we have to make that as a thing. Full-size 3D printed killdozers. That's like literally the most ANCAP thing possible.
3D print SO.
I tell you, when Ancapistani comes to be 3D printed, full-size 3D printed killdozers will be the main form of transportation.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that collab with Postal Cat, Nate the Voluntarist, Filthy Heretic, SO, and Atomic. That was one of the greatest things. It's basically ANCAPs united. It was a great collab.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The destroying fascist New England, which I live in. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty good video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God damn it, I hate my accent. Yeah, by the way, they still want to push through the sugar tax in Germany.
Oh. Well, I guess there's going to be a revolution in Germany.
No.
No, the Germans are, well, they are kind of, they
brainwashed
are over backwards.
I'll be right back, guys.
And take
Alright.
it.
Hi. Oi, Deutschland.
Well,
hold on.
no,
Hold on. Hold on. Do you guys hear that plane?
Yes, I hear something in the background, but I can't figure out what it is.
Same.
Yeah, it's a plane. Oh yeah, I could read Arabic, so I'm gonna say your name in Arabic. Enaka, oh shit, and Kwab Kita. I don't know.
Stop your sorcery right now.
Hold on. I'm gonna say pineapples in Arabic. Hold on. Let me. How do you say pineapple? I forgot.
I bet that's harem, anyways.
Oh, ana. Hold on. I'm trying to say it. Ananasa. And oh, shit. I fuck.
Okay, I'll just tell you the German word.
And kawab. Yeah, I just said it. Yes.
I'll just tell you the German word ananas.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Oh wow! I just
Yeah.
found something out on Discord, guys.
What happened? What's going on in Discord?
In relation to the Vic Mignogna case, Funimation is trying to stop Vic from getting legal help.
Mm-hmm.
And how exactly are they going to do that?
Yeah, I have no idea. I haven't seen this video yet, but oh my gosh, I'm definitely interested in seeing this after the stream.
Yeah, I mean, these people have to be so delusional.
Oh, they are from their actions alone.
Yeah, but to be honest, that kind of crap also, something similar happened at the Gamescom. I'm not quite sure what though. But some of one of the guys there was accused of harassing a how are they called, a hostess or well, whatever. And yeah, and there was a huge amount of trouble around that. And in the end, it came out that nothing really happened.
And also, one thing about Algeria, at least one good thing is that the government is becoming so weak that it can't collect taxes. So it's eventually
For
going to
real?
collapse. Yep. My dad told me that.
So,
So
well,
pretty
that's
much,
great.
So pretty much he's tax free for the most part. It's just that the government just can't collect taxes, so eventually it's just gonna collapse. Maybe Algeria will become Muslim anarchy.
Hey, Sarah.
Any one of you wanna like kind of move to Algeria in a few years?
I mean, once it becomes Ancapistani, but you gotta convert to Islam, dude, or you're gonna get your head cut off.
Oh no, that's not going to happen. I just need to bring more guns.
Oh, okay. You'll be safe. And also, one thing, Algeria has the strictest gun laws, and we got the most terrorist attacks. So.
Yeah, and how exactly are they going to enforce that if they can't even collect taxes?
I have no idea. I think Algeria is just gonna. It's broken.
I mean,
the government.
what exactly?
We could be one of the most richest countries. We have the resources. Like, we have oil, my dudes. We have oil, tons and tons of oil. We could be one of the most richest countries in the world. But yeah, of course, we need of course, the holy government decided to mess that up.
Wait, you still are in Algeria, or are you in the
I'm
US?
in America, but I do go there in the summer.
I see. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, and I hope I'll get out of Germany.
Plus, it's really close. I mean, you could just go to France and just swim. It's really easy. I know a bunch of Algerians who just swim to France.
Lol.
Yeah, I mean, Algeria doesn't have trading with Europe. It's even though it's sitting right next to them in the ocean. Like, a bunch of private businesses can just get boats and move over there and just trade with. But yeah, Algeria's government is gonna collapse soon, so that is gonna be good.
Yes,
very good. And
of course, but the problem with Algeria is that if you, let's say you are let's say the government collapses, there will probably, at the moment, the way it looks, there would probably just be a religious state after that.
Oh,
like a caliphate. I could imagine that.
But I mean, we would have guns. We would have guns now since the government collapsed.
Yeah, but still,
it'll probably be chaos for a few days, and then maybe everything would just get normal. But yeah, I mean, I know a bunch of businesses would just move over there, like around the world.
Yeah, but
so maybe they'll hire private security guards to make sure.
Let's be honest. 90% of Muslims from that area would get themselves killed in a few days when they would be in Ancapistani.
Yeah. I mean, unless you want to change the population to voluntary Muslims, where they just leave people alone, but
yeah, that's not going to happen.
That is not going to happen for a while.
No, let's be honest. That's not going to happen at all.
Unless that religion dies.
Yeah. Well, then maybe. But before that, I can't see that they will become halfway decent people like Christians, and well, Buddhists were always decent, so that's a different story. But yeah, for example, like Christians and Jews.
Yeah. Wait, I need to finish my video today, but I need to wait for Atomics to post me that image.
Wait, you have a YouTube channel? I didn't know that.
I posted a video testing out the audio. I showed it to Atomic just to see if he could give me any advice. But it's 13 seconds. Sure, just testing out the audio. But I'm going to start my first video. It'll probably be posted this week or next week. But yeah. I'm making 3 videos. I'm making one on Now This World. Lauren Southern, Bordertarian. And Dots Line. Those are the 3 videos I'm making, but I'm almost running some audio issues. For some reason, the audio keeps disappearing. For some reason, I don't know why, but maybe my editing just still needs work. But yeah. I might switch to my computer right now. Oh, hey, Corey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Yeah.
We still streaming right now?
Yeah, we're still streaming. Yeah.
All right, just wondering.
I'm hungry.
So we were talking about Algeria.
Okay.
But yeah.
Wait a minute. I could. If Algeria dies, I could set up a company there.
Oh, cool.
Just get ready
for the angry Muslims. Just chop up your head.
No.
Yeah, whatever. In that case, I probably would have to set up a gun manufacturer.
Private security. Like, you should get the best private security, so yeah.
Yeah, private security would be profitable.
My uncle has private security.
My one friend
company.
Sorry.
They have a bunch of guns and all that stuff.
My friend Crow Magnus, he's a private security guard actually.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's just recently moved to Wisconsin, so he's closer to me now. We were actually thinking about starting a relationship, so yeah, he'd be perfect.
I already know that.
Dude.
Oh yeah, I already know.
Yeah, I got my own. I might have my own personal private security guard, if you know what I'm saying.
I have to teach him archery when I move to the US.
That sounds fun. I'd like to learn that too.
Yeah. But yeah, the state I'm gonna move in is I'm gonna move to freaking probably Kentucky. That's where Rand Paul is, so I need to move over there. Or Texas, but unfortunately that place is gonna become California soon.
No.
Everyone is voting red.
No.
I'm voting blue. Shit.
No.
But yeah. Say goodbye to Texas. Don't I remember these memes that popped up years ago saying, "Don't California my Texas." Yeah. California. And also my dad went to New York yesterday, so Yeah.
1, 2.
I mean, I could go to New York. It'll just take me about 4 hours. We're really close. So yeah.
Let's see.
I just want to get the fuck out of here.
I don't blame you.
I mean, I could.
No one blames you, except for
I
the
could go
stupid
to-
commies and whatnot.
I could go to
Mhm.
Hong Kong. Hong Kong is cool.
Hong Kong is nice, but I've heard that it's a really stressed out place.
I mean, I don't know their language, so I could go to Switzerland. You could go to Switzerland as one of the freest markets.
Yeah,
Don't they have
but the
guns everywhere?
thing with Switzerland is that there's always the chance of them entering the EU, and then the whole thing will be over.
Yeah, but
Boo.
I mean,
But
I
I've
could
already
go
thought
to. Hold on.
Also, doesn't Switzerland like have like really super loose like gun laws as well?
Yes. By the way, in Switzerland, people are not just allowed to keep their service rifles when they are in the military. They are encouraged
I've
to
heard.
do so.
I could move to Hungary and have 4 kids, just not get taxed.
Oh God, no.
I don't know if a girl can handle that many pregnancies.
Probably
Just-
not.
Probably just keep getting pregnated.
Like seriously, how does someone handle having more than 2 children?
I mean, my mom's friend has 10 children.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, holy shit! How did she handle that many pregnancies?
Damn, son.
Like they kept cutting her belly. Like,
Oof.
I don't know. Fuck.
I just realized that my cat is watching me through the window for like, I don't know, an hour or so, and I didn't let her in.
Yeah, just let her in, dude.
Let the
Yeah,
kitty
no,
in. The kitty wants in.
Yes.
No, that's not going to happen. I would have to get up for that.
Jackass.
But yeah, I don't know how a girl can handle that many pregnancies.
Yeah, I have no idea either, dude. Jesus.
Like you just keep pregnating her. Like, oh damn.
Get
I don't
something to
know,
eat.
but after that, it's like throwing a sausage into a subway tunnel.
Oh God. Ouch. That sounds brutal. Ow.
Ugh.
And I don't want to know what it's like either.
I can't wait to move to my new school. It's going to be good. Plus, it's going to be closer to me. That's
cool.
another good thing.
Why didn't your parents send you there originally then?
Oh, they did. They did actually. They told me, but they didn't accept me for some reason.
Oh, that sucks.
Wait,
I'm just like, how old I am?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought you were older by your voice.
Oh yeah. A lot of kids think I'm 20. And also I have a beer. I grew a beer last year. I just woke up this morning and I just found hair, and yeah, now I shave my beard.
I'm 18 and I can't really grow a beard, at least not a good one.
But yeah.
I always wondered what
But yeah, I just wonder how it would look like once I'm 20.
And I'd like to grow one of these French rolled up beards, like the ones.
I already have a mustache.
Yeah, a mustache. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
with these rolled up sides, curled up sides. That looks really cool, I think. I'd get a top hat and a nice suit. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd really like it if everyone would run around like it was like it was the 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm using Gab more.
That's cool. I need to make an account, but they don't have. Didn't they ban the app from the?
Oh yes, they got banned from making
both
an app.
both Apple and the Google Play Store.
Yes, they both got banned.
God damn it.
But there is a way to make an app.
Okay, cool.
They have it on their website how to there's do you have iPhone?
No, I have an Android.
Oh yeah, you can download it from their website.
Oh, okay, that's cool though.
Yeah, I'm using it more and more, but I just need more ANCAPs to join, be more active. I know Esso's very active over there. So
yeah, I'll have to look into getting one. I think I tried making one once, but it wouldn't let me for some reason.
But
That's weird.
Yeah.
I haven't.
But I do like how
about.
they pretty much you can say whatever you want over there. And plus they have to, since they're not deregulated. If they don't if they piss off their their customers, they'll just simply stop using them. So yeah. So that's a good thing. The free markets.
Yay.
That's something that Soy Gone Avocado can't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah. State enforced capitalism.
Oh god. What could go wrong?
We are enforcing capitalism by using the state. Yeah.
That is rather oxymoronic.
Is another one of the kind of person that if he lived a few hundred years earlier, he would have died of stupidity. He would, I don't know, I bet he would have just went into the woods and tried to regulate the wolves and just get and would just get torn to shreds.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
So what do you guys think? No, I shouldn't talk about this. I should leave it for Nate's stream. But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it's something about Marx.
Yeah.
How you mean Marx, bitch?
You mean that they vandalized his grave?
Oh yeah.
That had to be done.
Yeah,
also,
that's a very good thing.
Didn't someone actually turn it into a toilet or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, that happened last year.
And also, if it's privately owned, and I don't like that.
Oh, okay.
But if it's publicly owned, then who cares? The state doesn't respect private property rights, so why should we?
Last year, also someone dug a hole on Mark's grave, put some, I think, a plastic box around it, and let people shit in it for 50 cents.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
I mean, actually, that's ingenious. You turned Mark's grave into a you earned money with Mark's grave.
Yeah.
And you let shit on it.
You turned his grave into a means of production.
And you let people shit on it. I mean, that's something better.
That's awesome. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I guess
I posted this on Gab. So that's pretty funny. Hold on. Yeah. But yeah, also guys, Court, you should start using BitTube.
BitTube? I think
it's a decentralized version of YouTube. You can make money off it by using cryptocurrency. They monetize it automatically. You just need to link your Bitcoin wallet, I believe.
Oh, okay. Well, I need to look more into getting another wallet, that's all.
Yeah, so pretty much, yeah. I'm probably going to upload videos over there also. Maybe I'll get monetized.
The problem with BitTube is that the platform is still very small.
Yeah, the platform is very small. The only reason why it got... they have 10,000 people over there. The only reason why it got attention because Jordan Peterson posted on his Twitter, "Go join BitTube." So he made it popular, a bit more popular. So yeah.
I also use Minds.com, but that's more of a blog service, isn't it?
I don't have it. I tried to make an account, but I it wouldn't let me because of the password. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep getting locked out of mine a bunch of times, which sucks.
Yeah. And oh shit, PUBG. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta let my cat in.
Okay.
Yeah, let your cat in.
Let the kitty in.
Yeah.
I just stood up to go to the window, and my mom opened the door in the living room.
Why do you leave your cat outside?
Because why shouldn't she go outside?
Because
He might get killed.
Dude, that's not going to happen here.
Also, hey,
The
Kitty, I
rural
just
area.
posted something in the Hangout chat. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Here, let me look. Yeah. Collective anarchists, real anarchists.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, now I gotta look at it.
But yeah, I hate you know, one thing about non-complete is that he's an individualist, but he's still an anarcho-communist. He hates taxation, hates wars. Yeah, he's an individualist, but an anarcho-communist.
Well, then he'd be more. Well, if he's really for that stuff, then he'd be, like I said, more of an voluntary communist.
Yeah, he's basically wants to start a commune. That's basically what he is.
Non-compete.
Non-complete, whatever, non-compete, whatever.
Well, okay, well, no, he's not really for that stuff, from what I've heard.
Voluntary communism. Voluntary Nazism. What's next?
Voluntary ethnic cleansing.
No,
No.
that wouldn't be voluntary. You can't have people.
Well, no, you could do it like, if you're black and you want to die, I will kill you.
Oh, actually, what
Then it would be voluntary.
someone gave you the permission to kill you? Like, is that violating the non-aggression principle?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What?
I mean, but he gave you permission. Like, what if someone told you, "Yo, hit me"? I mean,
Oh, so it's more like assisted suicide.
so basically, you're just
Because if someone wasn't allowed to kill you for your when you want him to, then if you follow that train of thought, for example, a boxing match would violate the non-aggression principle too. Because both parties consent that the other one hurts them in theory. So that sense. But obviously it doesn't. So
No, like all other sports, it's both competitive and voluntary.
yes, and but it's but I think assisted suicide still doesn't violate the net.
So, Coy, what cartoon did you watch when you were young?
I watched too much SpongeBob for my own good.
Oh, SpongeBob.
I expected it to be
Fairly Odd Parents a bit. I watched a lot of Pokemon in middle school. What else? I got into Avatar at the end of middle school.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what else.
I know. I used to watch a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh god,
the 2003 version.
I never watched that.
That one is actually really good.
Like the 90s. I saw the 90s. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I saw the 2003 one. The 2003 one was actually pretty badass.
And I watched a bunch of random stuff on Cartoon Network. I watched Ed, Edd and Eddy a bit.
I watched Young Justice on Cartoon Network. Yeah.
I never watched that.
It's
I
DC,
used to watch Samurai Jack.
I heard that they canceled Young Justice just because
They brought it back.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Well,
they got season 3.
Oh, cool. Well, I heard they originally canceled it just because most of the fan base was girls, and they were saying, "Oh, this isn't gonna sell." Like they don't.
No, it couldn't sell toys, I believe.
Because
So.
they thought they wouldn't be able to sell action figures because they wanted to sell action figures, but then they were like, "Oh, they didn't put 2 and 2 together and be like, oh, girls don't buy action figures." It's like, if they watch the show, they will buy your shit, dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, stop looking at me.
What?
What? I'm not.
I can't even.
It's kind of awkward. I didn't really watch a lot of cartoons.
Okay, whatever, that's fine.
Oh. But yeah, the new season of Young Justice, it came out like early 2018, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's pretty good. They brought in Katana. She's one of the greatest assassins in DC.
Cool.
She can even Batman admits that she can beat him.
Deadshot is better.
And also they're doing a animated movie of Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're doing that.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds retarded.
Wait,
Yeah.
That sounds badass to me. I read the comic. There's already a comic of Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a pretty good comic.
Mm.
But it's not canon, of course. Yeah.
I mean, what's next?
And also, I loved the Batman versus Predator comic from the 90s. That was a really badass.
I could imagine that being cool.
It was really badass. Like Predator, like he kicked Batman's ass. Like Batman got stabbed in, and like he was about to kill him. Then Batman ran over him with the Batmobile, and he still. But yeah, then he still survived. He was about to kill him. Then the police, the GCPD, came over and he ran away. Then Batman's like he's really fucked up. Like they have to cast his whole body, and he's just filled with lines and just oh god. And like the Predator, like he's like on a rampage, killing mob bosses, killing anybody who's like skilled. And then like 1 week later, like the GCPD announced that if Batman doesn't show up, that they're gonna hunt this thing themselves. And yeah, and Batman knew. He's like, screw it, screw healing. I'm gonna go out there and kill that bastard.
Damn, son.
Yeah, and then he gets this an armor suit, and then he just goes toe to toe, and then like Batman is winning for the most of the time, but then they get into the Batcave, and Batman one of the pennies, like the large pennies, collectibles that Batman has, it falls over and he's stuck, but the Predator's about to kill him, and then Alfred comes and saves the day with a blunderbuss and shoots him in the chest. And then the Predator's gonna kill him. And then Batman saves him. Then he runs away because he's injured. And Batman, he gets a bat and then beats the living shit out of him in the forest.
Bat. Haha, he's actually Batman.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, he beats the living shit out of him, and then a ship arrives. It's the Predator's ship, and they come down and they hand the Predator a sword. Then he commits suicide because he lost. And then they give Batman a sword, and then they're gone. And Alfred comes out. Do you think they're ever going to come back? No, not ever again, since they know who's protecting this city. But yeah, pretty much like no Predator is allowed to go over there anymore. Once a champion wins. They're not allowed to go there anymore. It's the code. And then they had a sequel where the Predator, one of the Predators, breaks that rules, and he challenges Batman again. It's a really cool. It's pretty.
It sounds
I really like
really
it.
weird.
It's a really good comic. There's also Batman versus Xenomorph.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That sounds retarded.
It's actually a really good comic. First, it starts off in the beginning with Batman landing in the jungle, and and there's no explanation why he's there. he's just terror. I don't know why, but then he finds a research team. He's battling a crocodile, and then they find his ship, and they go inside there, and they're attacked by xenomorphs, and yeah, the team is the science team, and like the security guards are attacked by xenomorphs. They're all killed, and it's a long story, but the comic is really cool. They introduce a crocodile xenomorph. Yeah, it's really big. Have you guys watched Alien?
Yes, I've watched every
No.
Oh, you
single
should.
I've
part.
seen some of them.
I like to
Oh,
watch it.
by the way, back to Batman once again. There's one thing I don't get about him.
Yeah.
First, he's all like, "Oh, I don't kill people," and then he gets into his Batmobile and starts running over people and shooting them with a 60mm cannon.
Oh yeah,
That-
Batman versus Superman.
No, in the game, Arkham Knight
Arkham
or
Knight.
something.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, I never understood
I mean-
that. Basically, they would get electrified, but how are they not dead? He just ran over them. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
and
fuck, dude? Yeah.
I think somewhere in the game it says that the Batmobile weighs like 6 tons, so there's no fucking way they could survive.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
And
Yeah,
then
he just runs
shoots
over them. They
them,
just get electrified every time they touches him. But how the fuck are they not dead?
and then
And also, one part of the game is Batman. Like he gets his Batmobile, and he's interrogating this guy, and he's using the Batmobile, and he puts it all over his head.
Oof.
And it's like, what the fuck, dude? That should have killed him.
and
Like,
the thing is also he shoots them with a 60mm autocannon.
yeah, it's a rubber
it's okay.
bullet.
Yeah, it's
It's
okay
a rubber
because
bullet,
it's
and
a rubber.
like, it's like, what the fuck, dude? A rubber bullet could still kill a person.
Of that caliber would
Yeah, anything going at
probably
that
just
speed.
blow your head clean off.
Yeah, and they're
anything
still
going
not
at
dead.
that
It's
speed
like,
would
what the
kill you.
fuck? And also, one thing is that you could do like environmental takedowns. Basically, you can electrify someone with like
Or
stink. Yeah.
by the way, the drop from the when you like drop someone with a cable attached to their leg,
Yeah.
that would
Should've
kill you
killed-
from internal bleeding.
Yeah, that would kill you.
And then there's
There's a lot of stuff in the Arkham
explosive
games.
the explosive gel.
Oh yeah, that would kill you.
Oof.
Yeah,
Like
I mean,
the explosive gel is a real thing.
I
That
didn't
thing
know
could
that.
kill you. But yeah, in
I
the
mean-
game, it just does nothing.
but yeah,
You
well,
can use it as explosive for walls, but the guys are still alive. It's like, the fuck?
to be honest,
there's no way.
my theory about Batman is he's just telling himself that the guys aren't dead, that they are just KO. So he
Oh yeah,
feels
the
so bad.
writers control him. They just
Yeah, so he just doesn't feel so bad about all the people he just murdered.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys watch Batman Begins?
No. Or wait, I think I saw that a while ago, actually, yeah. But I don't
didn't
really
like
remember any of it. I liked the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
But
Though I have to admit, I'm not a huge Batman fan.
Mm-hmm. I'm a huge Batman fan. So yeah.
I like some of the stuff that he's in, but
The Flash is better.
Nah, Batman's better.
The Flash is better. Obviously.
And also one thing I love.
kidding.
And also the Arkham. You guys know hey Pineapple? Do you know Arkham Origins? Yeah.
I am not sure.
Like would bet so basically it has like one of the best Batman boss battles. Basically Arkham battles. There's one like where it has Bane. Do you guys know Bane?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah, Bane. So basically in the game, like Batman like you're fighting out, like the thing about that boss battle is that you lose no matter what. You get your ass kicked.
Oofies.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome boss fight, and Bane is just awesome, dude. he's like really smart, and he figures out Batman's identity.
Goofies.
He basically he like compared Bruce Wayne's voice with Batman's, and it's yeah, like it should be pretty easy. Like yeah, like one thing I don't understand is how people like don't figure out Batman's like freaking identity. Okay, like how can he like like how did they not figure out like it's Bruce Wayne? Like if you can hear his voice, you should be able to compare it to like anybody's voice and just identify his identity. Like I don't get that.
No, because he does that funny thing with his voice when he's Batman.
But we're talking like about the Arkham games.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't use a voice synthesizer. Like I know in Batman vs Superman, he uses like a voice synthesizer tied his identity. But still, like people still should figure it out because like who can afford that expensive gadgets and all that shit? Like
I'm
like
pretty
Batman.
sure.
Like Batman has like he has cameras all on, like he has cameras like around the world, like military bases. Like he sees the world. Like they should be figuring out who has that. Like it has to be a billionaire. So like yeah.
Also, well, I'm just pretty sure Gotham City is full of a bunch of guys that
And
are
also one
just
thing
like
about
the co-workers of Superman.
And also one thing about Gotham City is that I believe the city is based off Chicago, and I believe so. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I believe it's based off Chicago. And one thing is that it kind of makes sense because Chicago is a shithole place. It's filled with murders and all that shit. So yeah, it's basically Gotham is basically like Chicago, because it's a shithole also. It's like one of the most dangerous cities in DC Comics. I just don't understand why people would live there. Don't get that.
I don't know either.
Yeah, who the fuck would want to live into one of the most dangerous cities that has one of the most dangerous criminals? But yeah.
So, Kitty, how long will the stream continue? Because it's already been 4 hours.
Yeah, I think it's time to end it.
4 hours.
4 hours. Wow.
4 hours. Oh my god. This is the longest one you've done in a while.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, let's do the closing thank yous and all that.
All right. Yeah, let's do the closing. Yeah, my man.
All right. Thank you to Koi Monster, Heartless Soy Boy, Pineapple, Fintronaut, Night Shift. Thank you all for joining in the call with me today, and thank you to those who joined in the live chat. Tablon, Vicky, Ryan Von Karstian, Kyler, Heizenretter, Legitus Society, Scion, and someone with a Russian screen name. Okay.
Russian screen name.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it. It looks Russian to me.
Sure, he's not a commie.
Hey, all Russians are commies. I'll be right back. But well, considering stream's all set, I had fun. So thanks, guys, for having me on as always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye. Yeah.